The Great Khali, Hornswoggle, Ahmed Johnson, Heidenreich, Ezekiel Jackson, Curtis Axel, David Otunga, Gilbert, Vladimir Kozlov, Orlando Jordan, Deuce and Domino, Mabel, Rob Conway, Chuck Palumbo, The Cat, and Titus O'Neil. What do they all have in common, Kurt?
They're all.
I'll tell you what they all have in common.
Hardcore champions.
They are all champions that are more beatable than JACY JAYNE.
I see what you did there. I can't wait to talk about what happened at Slammiversary. Let's do it.
Quiet on set. Places, everybody. And action.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 58 of This Week in Wrestling with the Top Rope Renegades. My name is Kurt. That is RK. We're here to bring you all the fun, the action, non-stop, some could say total non-stop action from this past weekend in the world of professional wrestling. We will be breaking down what happened and transpired and all that. Slammiversary, TNA, they things happened, and I can't wait to talk about it when we get to the show. But as you said, man, JACY JAYNE.
You're absolutely correct, Kurt. I don't, or is that a thing now that we're doing?
What's that? Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was new. I was throwing something else in there. Yeah.
One night only, people. Yeah, the TNA knocked it out of the park with Slammiversary this evening. Can't really think of any match that was bad. I mean, the tests in Indy had its, it looked like they were out of sync a little bit, but overall this ending was unexpected. So
crazy, yeah.
They did a good job with the whole show, really. I had a lot of fun watching that show tonight.
Yep, we'll close the episode with talking about Slammiversary, but of course we got to get into all of the prequels to everything. We like to have a little fun here and play some games, and we're bringing back Guess the Wrestler this week. So RK, I'm ready. I took a week off from doing this. Maybe I'm locked in. I know your system. I know what to ask first, and I know what to ask second, and I can narrow it down. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I like what you did there. Well, Kurt, this week I'm changing it up on you. I'm going to give you facts, starting at very obscure facts, leading into facts that should definitely make you guess the wrestler by that point.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, here goes my whole game plan. All right. Okay.
So, I mean, you were all prepared, as you said. It's not like we talk about what we do beforehand. So, coming as a complete surprise to you. Not scripted at all. Or
no.
Wait. No, we're off. I don't know anymore. So, we're going to start this. I'm going to try it out, see if you can figure it out. So, I'm going to start out with, he is a one-time FCW Florida Tag Team Champion.
Roman Reigns.
No.
Okay.
He is a one-time NXT champion.
Oh, not Roman Reigns. Okay, do I have to guess a wrestler every time, or can I?
No, you say next. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe it's best to guess. Maybe I get it right. I'll go with Seth Rollins.
No. He is a one-time WWE champion.
Big E.
You are correct.
Let's go. I like that. Let's do that every time.
You nailed it. That was good.
Well, so what really helped me get that was FCW. The FCW part, because I really can only think of certain names that were there. And when you went WWE champion, I was like, it's got to be Big E, right? Like, I can't think of...
No, you're 100% correct. I don't even need the rest of the questions. I went through all that work trying to figure it all out, and you got it on the third question.
What was the final question if we would have got there?
Final one. He won his WWE Championship on September 13th, 2021, when he successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, defeating Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, that definitely I would have got that. But 3 questions in. Wow.
Yeah, he won his NXT Championship by defeating Seth Rollins in a no DQ match.
Okay.
First WWE Intercontinental Championship was against Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
First Tag Team Championship was Extreme Rules with Kofi Kingston.
Does it have his partner from FCW?
Fuck. I didn't put that in there because I didn't want to give it away too much.
Okay.
But I believe it was fucking who's Big E's partner in FCW. It's a big name.
It just would have, I don't know if it would have helped. Well, you wouldn't have told me that. But
what?
You wouldn't have told me that part when you asked it. Because I couldn't ask questions. But I'm just intrigued to see, because that class of FCW was like the prequel to NXT.
That doesn't seem right. But Calvin Reigns.
Who's that?
That was his partner.
I don't know who that Calvin Reigns is. Must not made it.
Oh, me neither. I thought it was a bigger name than that. Maybe I was wrong.
Calvin, you mean Roman Reigns?
They defeated Richie Steamboat and Seth Rollins to win the FCW for
the Richie Steamboat story. He had a lot of hype, but he never lived up to it.
Who the hell is? What's his name? I already forgot it.
Calvin Reigns.
Calvin Reigns.
That's what we do on the show. It's not scripted, I promise.
Caleb O'Neill.
Must have not.
I won't recognize him.
Must have done the indies.
He was originally signed to WWE's FCW territory in 2008 before being released in 2009. He resigned the following year in 2010.
Gotcha. All right, well, it's your turn to guess. I did not do it how you did it. I did not preempt these questions.
I didn't think the FCW was going to give it away. I guess you know wrestling better than I thought.
I just knew that class of FCW because they came in and became what was NXT. I
was going to be like, his signature moves consist of a running body block, a running body press, a running turnbuckle thrust, a running jumping splash, multiple knee lifts, repeated body tackles,
were those all together?
Toss, a back body drop, a back breaker, an overhead side belly suplex. You know, the one where it goes.
Do it again. We have to do it this way again, but don't lead with the championships. Maybe lead with that, the moves. No, maybe that would give it away though.
That would give it away. I mean, a gorilla press slam and a suicide spear. I mean, those are pretty. They're his signature moves.
Jacob Fatu.
He doesn't do a gorilla press slam.
No, he does not. All right, you ready to guess? Because you got to do it the Ochi way. I did not. I did not.
You totally ruined it, but I like it. I'll figure out ways to make it harder. I didn't think that the FC. Honestly, didn't think the FCW was going to give it away.
Yeah, I guess it just did its thing. All right.
If I left FCW, I would have went 1-time NXT, 1-time WWE, 2-time Intercontinental, 2-time Tag Champion, 6-time SmackDown Tag Champion, but you're still not 100% sure at that point.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
33rd Triple Crown winner in WWE history.
Oh, that'd have been okay. So I did do a random wrestler name generator, and then I saw a name of a card that I have from our pool from the top screen.
Thea Hale.
It is not Thea Hale. I did her last week or the week before. So no, it is not. That does not count as a guess, though. I will not hold that against you. All right. So go ahead.
Is this wrestler not female?
This is a male wrestler.
Is this wrestler active?
No, he is not.
Is this wrestler alive?
Yes, he is.
Is it Kane?
Is it who?
Kane.
I thought you said King. I was like, no, it's not King. It's not Jerry the King Lawler, and it's not Kane. No.
Was this wrestler mostly active in WWE? Okay, was this wrestler in WWE?
Yes.
Okay, was this wrestler in TNA?
Yes, he did. He did wrestle in TNA.
Was this wrestler in AEW?
No, he was not.
WWE, TNA, not full-time WWE. We'll call it 50-50
He
split.
was in WWE. Go 50-50, but not with TNA. I'm not trying to give it away, but I don't. I'm trying to read the dates of his time right now.
What the fuck? Do you not know how this works?
Three.
It says it right there, like 2009 to 2014.
I know, but I have to do math.
I'm sorry if America's school system failed you, Kurt, but that is not the time to allow that to come out on.
6. It's 5. It's literally half and half, but not with TNA. Wait, hold on. How long was he in TNA?
How can it be half and half, not TNA, if he was in TNA and WWE, but somewhere else? Half and half don't work with 3 companies.
Holy shit! Actually, his longest, according to this, his longest tenured company was TNA, which is I did not know.
Holy fuck! So WWE, TNA, not New Japan. So I already asked that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not New Japan. TNA. Are you counting indie companies? Oh, wait, no. WCW. WCW.
Yes,
Was the active WCW?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
WWE, TNA, WCW. Was this wrestler WCW champion?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. No, he was.
Wrestler WWE champion.
Yes, he was.
Retired, TNA, WWE, WCW. Is it Kevin Nash?
It is Kevin Nash.
Okay.
It is Kevin Nash. So I was doing the math. So he was in WWE 6 years combined, 6 years in WCW, and then from 2004 to 2011, he was TNA.
Yep.
He had
WCW champion, WWE champion, spent time in TNA.
Yeah, it was literally Kevin Nash, fucking Hogan. Who else would have, I guess, worked in that? Technically Sting.
Also, you kind of gave it away with your cards because I know you didn't get Hogan in your cards. So
I should stop saying what cards I got. Yeah. Kevin Nash.
I know that mostly what your cards were, not all of them, but I did know that Hogan was definitely not in it. So Hogan was not.
I did not have a Hogan.
And Scott Hall, I don't think he's ever been WWE champion.
Mm-mm. Now that I'm on the wiki, I want to see something. I want to see what they
Scott
have.
Hall's dead anyway, so you said alive. So that would
yes. Let me see if I can.
Was Scott Hall ever WWE champion? I don't think so. No, Intercontinental. 2 times Hall of Fame individually and new NWO, of course. 7-time WCW tag team. He was never tag team champion in WWE. That's wild.
I want to see what they have on the wiki. They do not. Damn. I was gonna do Dominic Mysterio. I wanted to see what they had at his debut, and they have it as 2020, which I don't think is correct.
No, his debut was like 2002.
Yep. All right. Well, that was a quick little segment of Guess the Wrestler. We both got it pretty quickly. I shocked RK with my knowledge of Florida Championship Wrestling.
I was not guessing. I did not think you'd get that. I really did. If I had known your FCW before it became NXT knowledge was fucking that good, I would have steered clear of FCW.
I remember watching a documentary on WWE Network that broke down FCW.
Yeah, clearly.
So, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I like that layout. I'm going to keep doing it that way.
I do like that layout.
So I'll have to make it even trickier. So.
Yeah, bring it. His sister's name is
Stephanie McMahon.
Hornswoggle.
So we're gonna do our blind ranking
Yeah, let's
the
do
titles, the champions. We are gonna
Let's
go
go.
with, because in honor of Evolution last week, and we didn't do it last week, we're gonna do it this week. We're gonna do the 2 women's championships. We're gonna do the WWE Women's Championship, which was originally the Raw Championship. When they dropped the Divas title and went to the 2 individual titles. And we're going to do the Women's World Championship, which used to be the SmackDown Championship. I don't know why they spun it that way. I just think it's how they won the titles at the time, maybe.
Probably, most likely.
But anyways, we're going to do those. So we're going to do top 5 reigns, total reigns, like days reigned. And, and Kurt's going to blind rank them. So we're going to start with the Women's World Championship, which is currently the Raw Championship.
Held by, at the bottom of your screen, Miss Naomi.
Proceed with caution. She's doing fantastic at that role so far. We'll get into that on a review of Monday Night Raw. But so we're going to start here. We are going to start with, I'm calling her the OG champion because she's probably the most recognizable with the championship today, and that's Rhea Ripley.
I'm gonna put. This is not. Because now my head's going. Oh man. Rhea. She really burst. Her. Man, I'm like, put Rhea at 2. I don't like that.
2. Okay. Rhea Ripley, like it. Number 2.
I don't like it, but. I was thinking
next.
3. I was thinking
we
3.
Got Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. You obviously don't. Can you tell me how long she held it for right now, or is that the end?
Her longest reign was 167 days.
So it was a decent amount of time she had it. I'll put Sasha 4. No, 3. 4. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. I don't like this list.
Next, we have Becky Lynch.
Okay, now I'm just trying to visualize in my head this. Would I put Sasha at 3?
You put Sasha at 3.
Oh, my list is fucked. Becky, I don't feel comfortable putting her underneath those 2. Put Becky at 1. Iconic moment. Double champ.
Charlotte Flair.
Fuck. 4. 5 is gonna hurt my fucking heart. Who's 5?
Liv Morgan.
It hurts a little bit. But wow, I would do that list completely differently, I think.
So your list consists of Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan. How would you rank that not blind?
I'm okay having Becky at 1, I think, because she was the double champ, but I don't remember which one she held more. Was SmackDown's or Raw's? That's the thing. Charlotte probably higher than Rhea, and that's not a slight to Rhea. Rhea's still fresh in this, but she brought that world when it switched to the world.
I have her in there because she's literally held it the most consecutive days of any champion, and that's 380 days. She held it for over a year straight.
It's true. She
is like the current. I would say she's the current top dog of the women's division.
I'd go Becky.
Io Sky is a fantastic wrestler, but Rhea has the whole package.
Yeah.
Io's a better wrestler, but Io doesn't carry that same star power that Rhea Ripley brings to the WWE.
I'd probably go Becky, Charlotte, Rhea, Sasha, Liv. No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess. Liv. Yeah.
Liv, I agree with you. Liv is great, but she belongs on the bottom of those 4.
Yep. Yeah. I'm all right with that. I don't really like my list fully, but what Becky did with that run after Nia broke her nose, she was on SmackDown. Wait, this was the SmackDown.
This was the SmackDown.
See, that's where I got confused. I'm okay. Yeah, Becky's on top. That's fine.
Now we're going to the Raw title, the current WWE
Women's
Championship.
Yes.
Okay, on this list,
I'm trying to think of
it's a little different. but it's
Similar.
got two familiar names.
Yeah, Becky and Charlotte, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Becky and Charlotte are the same. Okay, we got Bailey.
Bailey. This is the red title.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's currently the
I know.
gold title. But yes.
Bailey at 2.
Bailey at 2. I like it.
2.
Okay, we'll go through the familiar numbers. Becky.
Becky at 3.
Okay. Charlotte Flair.
1.
Okay, next we have Asuka.
4. Who's 5? Oh,
Alexa
no.
Bliss.
Oh, I threw. Kinda, but I threw. Alexa's reigns weren't ever very long.
That is correct. She's not in the top 5 longest reigns, but she has. Charlotte won it 6 times. Sasha's
That's why
won it
Charlotte's
5
won.
times. But Sasha's were really short with that title. Alexa Bliss, same thing. She's won it 3 times, short reigns. And then Asuka 3 times, longer reigns. Becky Lynch, 2. Bianca Belair actually has the longest reign. Single reign at 420 days.
But it doesn't equal the amount of time spent by the other 5. Okay, so I had Charlotte. Who was 2? Becky?
Charlotte, Bailey, Becky,
Bailey,
Asuka, Alexa.
I'm not mad at that list, actually. I'm not. Charlotte for sure is number 1. Anytime I think of the Red Raw Women's Championship, when it was that era, it was always around Charlotte's waist. And then Bailey did her thing, with it when she had it.
Bailey did her thing with both of them, actually.
Right. Becky was more so in my eyes with the blue
Bailey's.
SmackDown.
This was when she was Bailey's. This is when she was Hugger Bailey, I believe.
Yep.
And then the SmackDown title was when she went heel.
Yes, because I think of Becky with the SmackDown Blue Women's Championship.
Yeah.
And then Alexa, she was the heel to hold it in place for a little bit until the babyface came along and took it. So I'm all right with that part. I'm all right with that version. I don't hate that. I'll take it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a little shout out to the women who absolutely dominated wrestling last weekend.
Yeah. Did we do
According
rankings?
to the real fans.
We didn't do rankings last week.
Did we? No.
We
Yeah,
skipped.
we did.
No, we skipped rankings and guest wrestler because we did the Hall of Fame conversation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we would have done it last week, but we took a week off for it. So, all right. Only thing we ranked was your Canadian wrestlers. That's it.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. Let's move forward to the rumors, the news, the innuendo. It is the hit piece with RK, and oh my lord, the headlines. He's got me a lot to read right here. So take a deep breath, grab your drinks, and grab your popcorn because here we go. So tell us how you really feel. RK's camera died, or he just decided to leave. I don't know, but he'll be back. He's back. Bret Hart had this to say about Goldberg's interview with Ariel Helwani. Is this real?
Yes, this is 100% real.
Okay. I watched the interview Goldberg did with Ariel Helwani, and honestly, it didn't surprise me. This was one of the most pathetic attempts I've ever seen from a grown man trying to rewrite history. Bill Goldberg is one of the biggest babies I've ever shared a locker room with. Always was. Always needed to be. It's so small. Handled with kid gloves because his ego was bigger than his talent. He's out there whining about getting 20 seconds with a mic after his so-called retirement match. Please. That guy's had more chances than he ever deserved. He damn near ended my career with a kick that had no business, or he had no business throwing, and I've never once heard a genuine apology. Not once, because deep down he's never cared about the business, never respected it. He was always been handed everything and still thinks the world owes him something. To watch him get all emotional trying to paint himself as some victim now, it's insulting. He talks about honor and legacy like he earned either. God damn. Bill Goldberg is an ungrateful disgrace to this business. The truth is he never laced the boots up again. Wrestling would be better for it. If he never laced them boots again, Bret Hart says he would never be better for it.
Yeah, I was in an interview with like the Calgary Herald or some shit. So
Scorched earth, Bret Hart. That hate will never.
He hate the fact that he still calls him Bill Goldberg is definite.
I love that Gunther did it the whole time too.
I know it's great, but I mean, Bret Hart hates Goldberg. That is clearly obvious.
All right, we got back-to-back headlines with the clown himself, Dave Meltzer, the AEW fuckboy, some would call him. Dave Meltzer on the Io Sky and Rhea Ripley match at Evolution. They were outside the ring for minutes with no referee. I mean, it just got preposterous that you've got this title match going for several minutes without sending out a ref. All right, so Dave, let's take a look back in your lovely history books and go to AEW Dynamite, July 17th, 2024. MJF versus Will Ospreay for the AEW International Championship. If I'm not mistaken, there was a ref bump that led to outside the ring action for several minutes. Even a fan beat up on MJF. It was that kid that punched him in the ribs. So what was the rating for that match, Dave? No, 5.75.
Fucking Dave, he just talks shit. And people keep receipts, man. People keep receipts.
Oh, he sets himself up to get called out. He's done this so long. Now it's backtracking now. It's like, but you said this about this, you dumbass. But it's different now, right? You know why it's different now? Because that's AEW, this is WWE, and you're, for some reason, still salty with WWE for something.
He never got a job from them. You probably wanted to work for them.
And they said, no, thank you.
Like I was saying earlier, if Seth Rollins' injury is not legit and it's all work, I hope Triple H just goes, sorry, Seth, we can't bring you back at SummerSlam. Why is that, Trips? Well, Dave Meltzer, say no more.
Say no
we'll bring
more.
you back at Survivor Series. Okay, Trips, no problem.
Works for me, Trips. Dave Meltzer was clowned recently during a Heads of State presser with John Cena and Idris Elba. The interviewer said he had asked John Cena at the 2024 Money in the Bank press conference if there was a chance he would turn heel in his final run. Well, July 12th, 2024 episode, Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer said, the reporter who goes, what about going on the dark side in your final year? And I'm sitting here thinking, that is the stupidest question I've ever heard. Who holds on to a receipt for that long? But good for him. Bravo.
Yeah, man.
Bravo to that reporter.
Also, fuck all the critics. Heads of State, fucking hilarious movie.
Oh, is it out now already? I haven't watched
it. It's out on digital services somewhere.
Okay.
But
was it Prime or Apple or something? I think it was Apple.
Prime. It's Prime. It's
okay.
No. Heads of State is Prime because I have Amazon Prime now. And
okay.
Me and the woman are watching Jensen Ackles' new series, and it's on there. So
yeah,
Prime. Great. Watch it. Fantastic. It's not like the best movie you're ever gonna watch in your life, but it's fucking hilarious. John Cena and Idris Elba have such great chemistry together.
Is Prime also carrying Fallout, the series, as well, or is that Apple?
No, that's Prime as well.
Apple's Ted Lasso. Sorry, I should get my shows I watch confused.
And For Mankind.
There you go. Yeah. I love the fact that this reporter is like, thanks for turning heel. Now Dave Meltzer looks like an asshole. I keep getting clips and I send them to you from their radio show. And Brian Alvarez as well. Shut the fuck up. This dude is an absolute clown. And all of them are. If you put Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, and Sean Ross Sapp in the same room, I couldn't tell you who the biggest clown is. Right now, according to Arcane, I kind of agree, might be Sean Ross Sapp.
It's Sean Ross Sapp.
It's saying I'll be in your city, pull up. Like, who
Didn't he put some weird, creepy talking about women on his fucking Twitter account one time?
Yeah, he did on the Fightful main account. I don't get who Sean Ross Sapp thinks he is. Like, if you're gonna be that guy to say the words,
I feel like I hate to say this, but I feel like Dave has more credibility than Sean Ross Sapp in the business. And
you're right.
Just because of just because he's been doing it since the 80s, he has more credibility in the business, and that's a stretch in itself. But I would say he's got more than Sean Ross Sapp. That's Sean Ross Sapp is basically us that somehow got famous.
the longevity that Dave's been in the game, I guess, can count for something. No, Sean Ross Sapp, if you're gonna be the guy that's like, I'll be in your city, all right, well, back it up if somebody punches you in the face. Like, don't go ahead, but you're not invincible, brother. Like,
Shout out Sepp, if you're at the Tokyo Dome on January 3rd, 2027, we will both be there.
I'll be in that city. I'm not gonna do anything because I don't know about going to jail in a completely different country.
Yeah, no. Well, can you actually trip him and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry"?
I'll give him a shoulder bump. That's fine, right?
Oh, so sorry.
No, I don't get it, man. Like, you're arguing with these marks on Twitter. Like, why? Why are you stooping to that level if you hold yourself so high and mighty? You know, I don't get it. And if you're going to make threats like that, be ready to back it up. Because this world's fucking crazy. Somebody will beat the fuck out of you and ask no questions about it. That's all I'm saying. Pull up to Indianapolis, Squared Circle Expo.
Like Kurt just said it, Sean Ross, go to Indy, see what happens.
Pull up in my
According to WRKD Wrestling, Gunther is currently penciled in to be John Cena's final opponent.
Does that mean Cody beats Cena?
Yes, before the end of the year, if that is, and if there is any truth to that.
Yeah, and then he's like, I got to go out with something. I'll take out Gunther. But I feel like by that point, if Cena loses to Cody, we get Cena babyface.
We get face Cena. There ain't no chance now we're not seeing face Cena by the end of this year.
Right. People were
right already, now. There's all the fucking
go ahead. Yep.
Shit on the internet right now. The glasses that Cody was wearing in an Instagram photo, and he's wearing the Rock's watch. They're like, oh fuck, is this going to be a double turn at SummerSlam? Rock comes out. Cody beats John Cena. They're shaking hands. John Cena sees the way they're hugging, and then Rock's like, oh. And Cody's like,
oh. No, I think if Cody's going to turn heel, it's going to be without the Rock. But they were making the comparisons. Like, I loved the shot on SmackDown where it was split screen almost and kind of faded together, where you saw both of them. You were like, you could see it in their eyes right there. That's when they're doing the double turn. I'm like, okay, Cody's still the most over motherfucker in the company. Let's not.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind saying, but I don't know if they do that to Cody, because John Cena's gone at the end of the year. They still need that big baby face. Who takes over that big baby face role if Cody's not in it?
I don't know. I mean, can you make Braun Breaker the next big baby face if Seth and them kick him out of the group?
Jacob Fatu?
Jacob, they are. You may have this in your news, and I may be jumping the gun, but there was that report that came out that the WWE is set to push Rhea, Jacob, and Braun Breaker as the next stars. And I laughed at it because I'm like, Rhea's already there. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but there is a difference in being just there and being.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's there being the Rock level, the Stone Cold levels, where you're worldwide known by everybody.
Jacob.
You asked the random person on the road who the Rock is. They go, oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. Yes.
You go Stone Cold. They're like, yeah, okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, 316. Yeah. Who did stomp a butthole?
What? Yeah, they know. But I guess not a random person knows Rhea Ripley, unless they might. Social media is a wild place.
Social media is different than it was back then, but I still think the average fan, not even the average person is going to scroll back past anything wrestling related.
Most of the time, yes. Yeah.
And now, granted, we do got Jelly Roll fans on our side now, so.
Hell yeah, we do. Just a disclaimer.
Remember those clowns being upset? Logan Paul's talking that shit about Jelly Roll being an outsider. It's just like, you don't get it.
The point.
Oh, this shit is so good because Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, fucking Fightful, they're all either dumb or they're getting swerved or whatever. But Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer said that he heard from someone that Seth Rollins' injury at Sunday Night's Main Event may not be real because they heard about it on Thursday.
Okay.
Before the show.
Okay. But what if it is? Then you look like a fucking dumbass.
But Brian Alvarez, meanwhile, said that the last 40 minutes of the show were changed on the fly and there was something that was supposed to happen later that didn't result of the injury.
Oh, mom and dad are fighting because their stories aren't adding
But
up.
Fightful then said that he was backstage at Evolution 2 in a knee brace and walking around on crutches.
You should call your insider.
But for whatever it's worth, Insider spoke out as strongly as possible against any idea that Seth Rollins' injury is a work, saying it's not and calling it disrespectful to the man himself.
It is disrespectful. If he's actually hurt and Dave is spewing things saying it's fake, that's very disrespectful. I mean...
But then on the Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer said the plan was to be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, but the latter's injury derailed that and now looks like Reigns versus Braun Breaker or Reigns and Jey Uso versus Breaker and Bronson Reed.
So is he hurt, Dave? Are we still going?
But multiple sources have now told Wrestling Observer's Brian Alvarez that Seth Rollins' Saturday Night Main Event injury was a work. One source said that Rollins is hurt, but with a very minor knee injury he had heading into the match with LA Knight that isn't expected to keep him out for much time at all. WWE's idea, per Alvarez, is to convince fans Rollins will be out for a long time so he can return early for a surprise cash-in.
But then why would he win money? I don't know. But wait, there's more?
According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE's original plan for SummerSlam called for CM Punk versus Gunther to be the main event of night one, with Seth Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank contract on Punk to end the show. That cash-in appears to still be the plan, though. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes will then be the main event of night two.
That's the headline that makes the most sense right now because it adds up. Oh, but wait, there's more.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
If
Wrestling Observer has said 4 different things. Fightful has said further than things. PW Insider has said 3 different things.
If Seth is not hurt, the most logical thing is he will cash in on Punk and Gunther. That just makes the most sense. Seth's words echo of "You'll never win a championship as long as I'm in this company." To CM Punk. So
but I don't want any of them to be right about this.
But I don't want Seth to actually be severely hurt. So it's kind of like a damn. You know?
I mean, he's selling it great if he isn't hurt because, I mean, Becky's taking photos of him walking with Rue fucking in the crutches and the knee brace and shit, so.
Just his reaction getting out of the ring from that fan video made me really go, yeah.
And, like they all played it perfectly if it's a work, and I'll be like, damn, they worked us good. And Dave Meltzer, like, I'm the best. Go fuck yourself, Dave. Fucking the LA Knight going in on and just me like, whoa, hold the fuck up a second. Like, all that shit. Like,
we did just get worked by Trick Williams, so anything's possible.
Trick was the work of the century with that one. Because I'm like, nah, he ain't fucking. That's real.
Yeah.
Like, is it?
It felt it. It felt it. He was still selling it when he got out the ring too.
One hell of a swerve with that one. We'll get
imagine if he actually got hurt with his knee and he really couldn't do any more moves, and on the fly they were like, "Well, Trick, just steal the pin." But he ran in the ring. I don't know.
He ran in the ring fast and he got out there fucking fast. If your leg was that fucked up, or you couldn't stand on it.
That's fair.
Unless, like I said, he was standing ringside trying to shake it out, so maybe he got the feeling back in it enough to get in the ring and get out.
Yeah, maybe.
But he was kind of laughing the fake, the leg hurt on the ramp where he's like, haha, got you, fucker. So I don't know. I love a good work. You know me. I'm all for the fucking work. I love it when it comes to be. But I don't know, man. But I mean, hell, there's a cash in at SummerSlam. I'm all for it too because
that's
like
awesome.
You said,
and
stopping CM Punk, like CM Punk wins the title and then Seth cashes in. That's the ultimate. You ain't winning the fucking title under my watch.
Right. You're not walking out of here champion. Yeah. And Seth is known to be Mr. Heist of the Century with that briefcase. So
hell, I'm all for it. And if it is true, bravo, good job. And fuck the dirt sheets because I hate that you guys sit here and try to analyze every single thing and ruin it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the fucking show.
I get irritated, and RK gets irritated we get irritated with each other if one of us checks our phone and sees some spoiling shit. So what the fuck makes you think we love hearing about spoils for? My biggest one is always Royal Rumble. I hate it. I hate when people are doing that shit for Royal Rumble. That is my biggest one that I hate. spoilers for. Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, don't be spoiling shit. I hate it.
See, that's why I feel like if this is all work, Triple H is going to be like, fuck it. Push it away to Survivor Series, whatever. Let CM Punk win the title. When you come back, you can cash in on CM Punk then. And he said, I promised you would not be champion while I was watching, but I haven't been here, but I'm back now. Some shit like that. I don't know. I just don't want the dirt sheets to be right about this. It fucking pissed me off.
When does that show start? July 29th. Unreal. WWE Unreal. I was just thinking in my head about behind this. I don't know. Because I just want a clip to pop up of like in Unreal where Triple H is like, hey, dirt sheets are talking about this, so we're going to go ahead and switch it.
I feel like I hope we get something like that. Because, you know, he did it. He's done it in the past. He did it leading up to WrestleMania and shit.
Yep.
Wow, I just skipped through so much of my notes to piece that whole fucking shit show of a week of news from Fightful.
You had those as separate?
Because it was like from different days. I write it out separately, like as I'm going through the week. Like when I get the news during the week.
It worked great for the dramatic pause in between.
So I had to find. I'm like, I know there's like 7 of them in here. On the Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland versus the Young Bucks match at All In, Brian Alvarez said that the only decided about a day before who would be winning, and Tony Khan was going back and forth on it.
I thought I read something that the Bucks actually wanted to lose.
I have that in here. Thanks.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. They actually wanted to. The Young Bucks pushed for them to lose the match because they wanted to get away from the EVP aspect of the business and get back to being a great tag team wrestling.
Please, dude, please. Incredible. Like, I hope we go to Wrestle Kingdom.
Some of the best tag team matches we've seen in the last 5 years have been the Young Bucks.
It's
my favorite match is still to this day the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. As much as I hate it, it's a simple fact. That match absolutely cooked.
It did. And any match the Bucks had at Wrestle Kingdom, it's just, they're incredible.
Yeah, 100%. PW Insider says that the reaction within WWE regarding Evolution 2 was that it was so good they'll have to do another one. Although there's no timetable for that. It hasn't been decided, but the belief in it is there that they might make it a yearly show. They should. Showcase how stacked. They crush.
Showcase how stacked that roster is.
I mean, just look at JACY right now.
Yeah.
TNA Knockouts Champion, NXT Champion, soon to be WWE World Champion, and WWE Undisputed Champion. I mean, just give her all the belts.
Let's get through the NXT TNA storyline.
But she's a good example of what Karen Cross hates. But she did it, and it's worked out for her. Be a good story. She's 6 years in NXT, failed tag teams, kept showing up for work, kept doing her thing, and now she's paid off. She is 2-time champion. She has 2 belts, JACY.
Yep.
And she has 2 of the biggest belts in the 2 companies. I mean, when you really think about it, it's the top tier belt for the woman in each of the promotions.
Yep. And she holds both. And Trick Williams still holds the TNA championship, which is
I don't want to talk
crazy.
About that. They're also PW Insider also said that there was never any connection between WWE recently uploading AJ Lee content and a possible return. Obviously.
Do you think we get it?
I don't know, man. I mean, Punk. I don't know if Punk's just being Punk and just going, maybe one day, I get phone calls and texts.
Here's my thing. The Royal Rumble is always the place to make a return, but the next Royal Rumble's in Saudi.
But here's the thing, though. I think WWE is 100% realizing that they do have the strongest women's division, women's wrestlers in all of wrestling right now. And do they need to use up roster spots for people that are coming back for a one-off? Yeah. Nikki Bella's back, got that spot because she said she wants to come back and do a run.
Yeah.
I don't think we're just going to get these one-offs. Maybe Rumble. Although we didn't get a lot of big surprises last year, or this year. But maybe Rumble. But I mean, it's in Saudi, so I mean,
she's not
woman is going to want a one-off to go to Saudi.
I think the one-off match for her, as simple and kind of corny as it is, would be a mixed tag match. Her and Punk versus Becky and Seth. That just makes the most sense. Because
you'd have to pull that off like on a Saturday night's main event or something.
Yeah, or a Survivor Series or something. You could do it on a pay-per-view.
If the build was there, but how do you build that?
The
How
build's
do you get
set.
Seth and Becky together?
The build's set. It's
Has
all
Seth and Becky ever done anything together in WWE?
yes.
I don't know. I'm asking. I didn't watch those shitty years of fucking wrestling.
They had a couple mixed tag matches. You probably have seen the clip where Baron Corbin hit the deep six on Becky, and Seth lost his shit and beat the fuck out of him in the ring. I forget who Baron's tag team partner was in that match. But they've done stuff, and it's obviously everybody in wrestling, WWE, they know that who is married to who in that company. And Seth and Punk writes itself, and there's already been name drops of each other's wives through the fucking feud that we've had since he's returned. So it's there. I just don't know. I really, if I'm a betting man,
you know damn well WWE doesn't do anything unless your name is Goldberg without some kind of setup.
Yeah. If I'm a betting man, AJ Lee will not wrestle in WWE again. But I'm a terrible betting man. So take that with what you want.
There is a reason why the title's on my wall.
Because I haven't bought one and put Sharpie on one yet.
Oh, well, you know damn well that I have more correct guesses than you do. According to Fightful Select, Trish Stratus is expected to wrestle in WWE again this year.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at the Evolution. She got a little send-off. I was like, oh, no.
She looked good, man. She still can fucking go. According to Fightful Select, WWE responded to Goldberg's claims of having his retirement speech cut off by saying it was not done intentionally. Bret Hart just broke into the facility.
That was a good meme. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Kidding. It was not done intentionally or with malicious intent. They simply ran out of time for the live broadcast, and obviously their timing was all thrown off from the session.
Yeah, and then they posted it in full on their YouTube, and it got over millions of views.
Yeah, they posted the thing. Cody came out, said some shit about Goldberg. Like, what more do you want, dude?
Shut up,
it's on
Bill.
YouTube. It's got probably over 1 million views.
You think NBC gave a fuck? No.
No, they're 2 hours. They paid for their time slot. They got it. WrestleMania claims that Roman Reigns, going by OTC1, was his own idea.
I fucking hate it. I think it's dumb.
I do too. 100% weird. Just go with OTC. Or just go back to being the tribal chief. Like
Big dog.
Big dog. I don't know. Fucking something. It is said that Travis Scott was not a quick learner for the business. And that seems to be why we haven't seen him.
But no shit. Fucking look at Cody's fucking no shit. He didn't pull his punch at all.
For what it's worth, Charles Robinson, Chuck Robinson on social media, claimed on his Instagram that he suffered a cracked rib from Goldberg's spear at Saturday Night Main Event, but he promised the fans that he would not miss a show because of it.
Legend in the game, Charles Robinson. The GOAT.
Legend.
He wanted that.
Legend.
He wanted that extra money for taking a bump. That's what he wanted.
Legend. 100%. That's why fucking Jessica Carr took her bump at Evolution. It's like, extra $5,000, bring it on.
Charles shows up and he's like, Charles, you have a cracked rib. Yep, gotta pay him extra $5,000 because I'm working hurt. I'm taking a bump every time I can get in that ring now.
He just
he trips.
Just starts fucking bumping into wrestlers and falling down.
My rib. Is that 5K? Is that 5K? Sweet.
Triple H. Adam Pearce has to come out and go, Charles Robinson has been suspended
until his injury is healed. Braun, spear me.
Do it. He took like 3 bumps in a row, 3 weeks in a row, man. He was like, I'm making that cash. I'm going on vacation. It's going to be great.
I'm going to make him tell me not to work so I can go on vacation.
Per the Observer, Adam Cole and Tony Khan were both really shaken up by Cole needing to miss All In. Wrestling Observer Live went so far as to say Cole was prepared to retire at the show, but cooler heads prevailed.
Yeah, man, get better, Adam Cole. Still one of my favorite wrestlers to this day. Really, truly, like that NXT run got me happy to watch wrestling again because Undisputed Era was awesome. Adam Cole killed it. He's a good one.
Yep. According to Fightful, Will Ospreay being stretchered off during All In Texas main event was done to write him off television for a while so he can recover from wear and tear done by his recent matches and general travel schedule.
That grind.
AEW hasn't confirmed it, but sources close to Ospreay tell Fightful he'll likely take over a month off.
It's that grind, man.
It's hard wrestling once every 3 weeks in front of 100 people.
Stuff on the body. I hate
Fucking
talking shit about.
You see all that people bringing up that Javon Evan comment about have fun wrestling in front of 2,000 fans, and then they're like, oh, look, he's looking thumbnail that he said that All In Texas. It's just like, oh, one PLE compared to all your other guys' fucking show. And let's not forget that you guys claim that this All In Texas was such a grand success and AEW has peaked right now because of it. When you're forgetting the fact that you guys did pull in over nearly 80,000 people for the first one, and you're down to 26,000 now. It's only been going down every year, but you're peaking. You're peaking. Yeah. Good fucking job.
I hate taking little shots at Will Ospreay because Will Ospreay still is. I mean, he is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Oh yeah, we love Will Ospreay in his matches, man. He's fucking good.
But like, who have you become, Will? What are we doing here? Same with Swerve.
I just don't understand. Will Ospreay did the grind. Japan back and forth. Fucking.
Please tell me you saw the meme that's going around from Swerve.
No.
Where the picture of him, he's got his arms crossed and he's looking at the ring and he's got like this look on him like he's the main character and shit, and it's just turned into like the biggest. It's a hilarious meme. It's just like the corniest looking picture. I'm gonna send it to you. It's so fucking funny. Because like, and the caption was like, "See you down the road."
Get that shit up on the screen. Let's see this shit. Discussing All In Texas 6-hour runtime on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer reports that timing the show to overlap with Saturday night's main event was 100% intentional. The idea was to make sure their main event was still going on when WWE's broadcast began. Okay, Dave, where's the part where you say that that's ridiculous to be doing that because WWE, when they did it, you said that's ridiculous that WWE is doing it, but now that AEW is doing it, it's okay. Like, it's all petty. It's all petty. And you know what? You brought it on yourself, AEW. You wanted the smoke. You got the smoke. And, yeah, now Dave Meltzer's got to look like an idiot every week saying that, oh, well, WWE didn't really put their best foot forward with Great American Bash, and AEW All In Texas was like the greatest show ever that I couldn't even go to because I had to watch WWE, even though I just talked shit about them. And I had to miss All In Texas live because of WWE, because they booked their shit on the same weekend. And I hate my life right now because WWE is ruining it. Well, fucking grow a set and just fucking do whatever the fuck you want, Dave. Yeah, I've seen that.
But it's the fucking captions that people have. I asked ChatGPT, I asked Gronk, well, I had it Swerve Strickland, and all he did was look at me like this. It's just damn. I don't know why he did that post. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'll end with that one.
That one's good.
Fucking Swerve, man.
Fuck.
He's EVP in the company.
Apparently. Oh, here it is. World Wrestling Observer Radio said that AEW talent were very, very happy with All In Texas, and they believe they peaked for a big show. And I don't understand the peak part. How do you think you peaked when you've had previous All-Ins that drew 70,000 plus?
They're probably basing it off the past year, 2 years.
Mm-hmm. SummerSlam.
I don't know.
People are already saying, oh, look, SummerSlam's 3 weeks out and they've only sold 48,000 tickets.
Check that again. They've sold 80.
No. Yeah, exactly. No, this was shit. Last week somebody posted that saying like they only sold 48,000. They're fucking dying company. It's like,
check it today. It's crazy.
Yeah, no. It's going to be sold out.
They
Nice.
sold 40,000, and there was only 2 matches announced for the fucking thing.
It's going to be sold out. And
Yes.
that's not even their biggest show of the year. All in Texas is All In is your biggest show of the fucking year at 26,000. SummerSlam is pulling in 2 nights,
Right.
100,000 plus.
It's expensive, but
Yeah, but people are paying for it.
Yep.
It's only expensive because people are paying for it. It's simple law of economics, supply and demand.
I bought Royal Rumble tickets.
Like, if it's not popular, tickets are going to be cheap. It's super popular. It's the most popular it has been since probably the Attitude Era right now.
Yep. Yeah.
You got big-time stars want to be part of your show. You got you're selling out stadiums left and right. Fucking
The number they pulled for SmackDown this past week.
15,000.
For a random ass SmackDown in
For a
July.
SmackDown, that's only 10,000 less than All In. Your biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Well, it's because John Cena. We'll get you a John Cena then, bitch.
Oh, yeah, that was another one. It's like, oh, that's only because you guys announced John Cena and Cody Rhodes are going to be there. Yeah, well, fuck, you get 2 stars that do that then. Figure it out.
You announced Kenny and Okada. That was your biggest draw for All In my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe just for me. Maybe some AEW fans wanted Moxley
Swerve
and Hangman,
Moxley.
I guess.
Or Heyman and, whatever. Fuck, I don't care.
I haven't watched any of those matches yet either.
I watched the Young Bucks Ospreay Swerve. Good match. Like I said, 17 super kicks and 4 Canadian destroyers. No soul, but whatever. It's a good match. It was a good match. I'm not knocking it. It was a fun match to watch. They fucking killed it.
As they should with that talent in the ring.
100%. They should be pulling in more than 580,000 fans watching the show.
With the talent that's on their roster, you were correct.
Fuck the max numbers. Hey, nobody can give a... Dave Meltzer has asked about it. He's like, I think like between 800,000 and 1.1 with the numbers. It's like, you don't even fucking know.
No, you don't.
So nobody... If they were all that great, you'd be throwing them out. Netflix gives out their numbers. Netflix gave their top 10 watch shows from January to June, and WWE's nowhere to be found on it. And people were saying, "Oh, look, they're not that popular." It's Netflix.
Yeah.
You got like Ginny and Georgia, which people like. You got all these shows that everybody watches.
Right. I throw
WWE. WWE on average pulls about 3 million per episode of Raw.
I throw on Pokemon Indigo League when I fall asleep.
3 million. So that's 6 weeks of Dynamite to get to that number.
Yep.
They're fine though.
Yeah,
they'll be around forever. I'm not saying they're going to fold. They're not going to fold as a company as long as Tony Khan and his dad are built. Let me put this into perspective. $1 million is like 12 minutes. Like if you want to put this, it's like 12 minutes or something. No, 12 days. Let me look it up. What is a million seconds? We'll do this here. 1 million seconds in days. 1 million seconds is 11.5 days. Okay. Now, Shahid Khan, Tony Khan, they're worth like something like billions of dollars.
Right.
Wonder how many a billion seconds is in a day? Is in a days?
Oh, you did this to me and pissed me off the other day. You did this. Yeah, this shit.
So 1 million seconds is 11.5 days. Okay.
Half a month.
Not even a third of a month. 1 billion seconds is 31.7 years. Okay, so now that we've got that in perspective, $1 million, $1 billion, Shahid Khan, I'm pretty sure that's his name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering.
Shahid Khan.
Shahid Khan.
Yes, there it is.
Valuation. $13.3 billion. AEW is going nowhere.
No, we know that.
So yeah, claim all you want, and all the fans that are saying, "Oh, AEW is going to fold." No, they're not. It's as long as Shahid Khan and Tony Khan pump money into that, they aren't going anywhere. It doesn't matter if they make $1 million, $100 million. It doesn't matter. They're making at least a little money, so they're not losing money. So what the fuck does it matter?
I mean, the only way they go away
though,
is if TV networks don't pick them up.
Even then, they'll just probably create their own fucking online service for it.
Right.
they've already talked about doing that anyways if they couldn't get a TV deal back in the day. So it's not like it's going anywhere. But the simple fact is the numbers, the metrics of everything, WWE destroys it in every way.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
And it won't change. It's never going to change.
AEW will never catch WWE. It's impossible. If they were, they'd have to see a steady increase in viewership and numbers over the years, which they haven't. They've seen a steady decline.
WWE would have to fold.
WWE would have to fold, yeah. I mean, and not to mention, it's not even just WWE. It's TKO. What is TKO valued at?
Well, they got WWE. They got UFC.
TKO is valued at $34.78 billion. So 3 times the money Shahid Khan has.
There you go.
It ain't going nowhere.
No.
As long as WWE pulls in money, it's the same thing. They're the TKO owns it. It's like, oh, if they're making money, then good.
Yeah.
If we make our shareholders happy, good. And that leads into the next piece of news. TKO had a policy in place for their employees from the beginning of their own company. Every year that you work for the company, you get 2 weeks severance. So when you leave or whatever, you get 2 weeks severance. WWE's policy was a month severance for every year of work. TKO owns WWE, so now they changed the policy for every year of work, 2 weeks of severance.
Yes.
And apparently that means that WWE and TKO just are horrible fucking business people. It's like, no, it was TKO's policy and deal with it.
They purchased something that has employees. They now are under the TKO banner. You have to adhere to the policies that TKO had. It's
not WWE that's doing this. It's TKO. They own the fucking company.
It's no different than if you work at a company and you accrue a certain amount of PTO for years worked, compared to it could be weeks worked at a different company. You never know.
Hell, TKO could have dropped it to 0 for all they cared.
Yeah. But they didn't.
So yeah. Oh no, but that means they're horrible. I don't know any of fucking Tony Khan's policies, but
I don't know. Buy wrestlers and don't use them on TV.
And then not let them leave.
Yep.
Because you're worried about them going to the competition.
Yeah.
That you say you're better than. So why would it matter?
But you're chomping at the bit for WWE to release some of their talent so you can take them.
Yeah. But you're better than them, so why should you care if one of your wrestlers go there?
But you just want to bring in a washed-up WWE
you're so good, but you want to bring in Dustin Rhodes. Nothing against Dustin Rhodes. Love Dustin Rhodes. But you want to make him he has TNT. Like 3 championships now. It's ridiculous. TNT Trios, champion. Tags, and fucking TNT champion. And also, hell of an opening from Dustin Rhodes on Dynamite this week.
I didn't catch it. I'll look it up later.
He just thanked his father and shit, but
nice.
It was touching. But anyways, yeah. So, fuck it. People, AEW, I'm not saying they're going to fold. I'm not saying any of that shit. I know they're going to be around for a long time, but they are simply not on the level of WWE when it comes to numbers, metrics, money made, all that shit. Attendances, whatnot. You can be the guy that says AEW has better wrestling. I will agree with you
sometimes.
3/4 of the time. Honestly, their wrestling matches, they got the talent that could put on banner matches, but I watch wrestling for what WWE gives.
The story, man.
If I get a great match in between, I'm happy about it. But really, I'm there for, call it what you want, soap opera, drama, male soap, whatever.
Well, look at it. Look at where we are now in WWE, where there is banger matches and great storytelling. Attitude Era was, hype, but were the matches really that good?
Outside of
a few people.
People, no.
What made the matches good was the story that built to the moment.
100%.
It was all about the payoff and all the blood, that the feud that led to the moment. That's what made the match better. When in reality, if Stone Cold and The Rock, they were just standing and swinging and hitting each other with chairs, but you fucking loved every second of it because of all the shit that built up to that moment. I'm not saying they didn't put on bad matches, but it was just
Stone Cold and The Rock were not Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega.
Exactly. They weren't. They're not Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They're not going to put on a fucking 5-star banger, but the story that led to it was a 5-star banger.
I mean, the ratings prove it at the time.
Exactly.
Wrestling won't ever come close to touching those ratings ever.
In ring quality,
But now the in-ring quality is 10 times, 100 times better than what it was then.
Yeah. And the stories are still just as juicy sometimes.
Yeah. So,
sometimes.
I don't know, man. We can sit here and bash AEW all day and get labeled AEW haters, but it's just when you break it down from a business standpoint, WWE is better.
Yep.
Simple.
Facts.
Jojo Offerman has a positive relationship with both companies. Fightful Select says some of WWE were very, very happy to see Offerman send Swerve Strickland to the ring at All in Texas and are hoping that she would end up getting signed with AEW in some capacity. Some at WWE also mentioned it being very classy by AEW to have fireflies on the screen behind JoJo, as she's saying.
Good. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, wrestling is a big whole community. And there's moments that we all can come together and be like, that's cool.
There's a picture circling around online with like Austin Theory, somebody else from WWE, and then Swerve and Will Ospreay in the background. And the comments were like, "Oh my god, they hang out together." Yeah, they all fucking hang out together. They know each other.
Look at the response that incited Adam Cole's speech. It wasn't just AEW. It was WWE. It was probably New Japan. I mean, yeah, it's still at the end of the day, the wrestlers themselves, they're all friends. There's some that don't like some.
There ain't a whole lot of class warfare between the wrestlers.
No.
Or even the companies themselves. It's the fucking fans that get all up in arms about this shit.
And Tony Khan.
And yeah, Tony Khan's a bit.
Because he's
a fanboy. He's a fucking fanboy. He was a fan long before.
He likes to run his mouth. Literally, Slammiversary ends, and he wants to put out a tweet and say, "Thank you so much to everybody that watches AEW. We've had a great 2025."
I had to ask. I'm like, was there an AEW show?
No, he just waited till Slammiversary was open to put that tweet out. Slammiversary ended. He's like, "I'm going to put this tweet out to promote AEW." Okay, fuck off, Tony. There's only room for one con in the wrestling industry.
Hell, WWE didn't even give a fuck about them until just recently because they kept fucking goading them and just saying, hey, we're competition. Fine.
One of my favorite lines was Triple H talking about when they did the DX reunion and Billy Gunn was like, "Hey, you can't fire me." And Triple H said, "He will turn around and buy that pissant company just to fire you again."
Yep. Fightful reported that backstage at All in Texas last Saturday, wrestlers Shotzi Blackheart, Priscilla, Gigi Dolan Kelly, Monty Brown, Joey Janela, and Brian Myers were all backstage. They also say Wardlow was in town for the event, but didn't arrive until after Saturday's show started.
Wardlow doesn't give a fuck about that place anymore. And but once again, to reiterate, they're friends. They're there supporting their friends. But I could see Gigi.
Have you seen right now Shotzi's and Matt Cardona's feud that they got going on?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's good.
Fucking, I tuned into Shotzi's live stream the other day, and Matt Cardona was in the chat going, "You suck, Shotzi."
I'm the real indie god.
Oh, I laugh so hard. Fucking, it's just fun. Why can't wrestling just be fun and we get away from all this stupid shit? But I guess we can't really talk about it because we're here spreading that stupid shit. Oh, this one's a good one. Sean Ross Sapp indicates that WWE's priority with Goldberg's last match was more about scheduling it on the same weekend as All in Texas rather than giving him proper send off. No. They weren't ever going to give him a proper send off.
No.
He got to go out on a shield. He got a last match against the WWE champion.
In his hometown.
Like,
shut the fuck up, Sean Ross Sapp. Pull up to 317. Slide to the east side. We'll show you a fun time.
For whatever it's worth, I could say come to the 604 or the 214. No, the 778. No, what else do we have? The 403. I don't know. There's like 4 area codes here. Figure it out. Big provinces are big, people. They're big. Their states are like, you fit probably like 4 or 5 states into each province. for whatever it's worth, which is not a lot, Sean Ross Sapp is pretty sure that AEW offered Goldberg a legit retirement run at one point. Bravo for Goldberg just not fucking going over there if that's the fact. Bravo. I'll give Goldberg kudos on that. He's like, fuck that. If Goldberg thinks you're too shitty of a company to work for, that's just what?
Fuck off, Goldberg.
It is said that WWE has discussed an idea of sending Omos to Mexico to work in AAA and get more training, just like how he went to Japan for a stint in Pro Wrestling Noah at the beginning of this year. I feel like
if Omos starts doing Hurricane Ranas, I'm fucking out.
It's like I said, fucking Jelly Roll is going to do a
I'm done.
Star press.
Just put the disclaimer right here. It's coming out of my mouth. If Jelly Roll goes to the top rope and does a 5-star shooting press, I'm leaving the stream, watching it with RK, and I'm not returning to watch wrestling until Royal Rumble.
That's fair. I'd be pretty shocked.
Not because I'd be so proud of Jelly. I'm not watching this shit for a while. I need a break. I will need a break. Because I would have just saw some shit that made me no.
Everybody wants to bring up the fact that, oh, look, WWE doesn't bet your superstars. Look at Omos. It's like, I feel like they want to use Omos, but they want to get him to a point where can actually go. I feel like that's why they're really just working with him, and they just haven't let him go. I feel like there might be something there. He's a giant that has potential.
Yeah, he does.
So maybe they're just trying to figure out.
We throw around the name of who can beat Obafemi.
Omos.
Just saying.
It would have been Yoshiki. It wasn't for fucking Josh Briggs. That's stupid.
We got to tune in to NXT, though. Triple threat match. Let's get ready for that.
This did happen. WWE has big plans to market Jacob Fatu to a broader audience, which includes city-themed merchandise. We saw that this week because he had San Antonio Spurs mixed into his fucking Samoan werewolf shirt. It was pretty dope, actually. And then John Cena's fucking old school Spurs fucking shit. That was cool.
The colors. Oh, I love
the pink, the green, and the
all of his shirts in these cities have been fire.
Yeah.
All of them.
Fucking, and WWE is just ranking in the fucking dough because it's a new shirt for every fucking city. And there's one motherfucker out there that has to have one of each fucking shirt.
Kyle Wells.
Just know, there's a mother. Yes, you're exactly. Kyle Wells,
friend of the show, TK Dub, has ordered all of them. He's got a couple in person, and he has continuously ordered them.
Oh, you're not even joking?
Yeah. That's his hero. That is his. We know you. We did a show with him.
That is true.
That is his all-time.
We had a whole John Cena show.
Drank a PBR with John Cena in downtown Indianapolis one night.
That story is great. Absolutely fantastic.
It's such a good story.
And John Cena, you see him on people try to clown him online because he's like, oh, hey, ask, respect, what's that word I'm looking for? I'm too old to know about it because we didn't have consent. Jesus Christ.
You didn't have consent anyway.
Dude, the 90s were a different time.
We're moving forward. Go, talk. Because some shit's going to come out of my mouth. Oh my God, dude. No.
I just about died.
90s were a crazy time. We didn't have to ask for consent. We just took. Like, what are we doing?
Dude, I was like fucking 14 in the 90s, so don't get that thought.
What are we doing?
But it was wild that I couldn't think of the fucking word, which is just horrible.
Off the rails with RK today. Jesus.
Holy fuck.
In the 90s, we didn't need consent. We just took. Wow.
Dude, different times.
All right. I hear you.
Oh, okay. Anyways, they're trying to clown him because he's like, oh, he's such a dick to the fans. Like, no, it's just saying don't fucking just bother me while I'm fucking having lunch with my friends and shit.
Let me eat my food, bro. I'll get you after. Damn.
Wow. Okay. We'll cut that out of the fucking final line.
No.
While discussing Kazuchika Okada's new entrance on an AEW, Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer suggests the idea is for him to have worse music. Wow, I'm really messed up in speaking now. Suggests the idea is for him to have worse music so the fans don't cheer for him.
Next. Fucking stupid. That's your speculation? You know what I saw tonight? I got a notification.
Dave Meltzer needs to start asking for consent to release the shit he says.
Like, I got a notification from my business Twitter, or whatever you want to call it, my radio Twitter. Sean Ross Sapp's tweet. Bubba Ray Dudley showed up at TNA Slammiversary and declared a match with the Hardys at Bound for Glory. Yeah, okay? Like, you don't have to tweet that, bro.
Yeah, yes. Gotta get those clicks, those likes. Reminding you to click like, click subscribe, click share to the Top Rope Renegades, because where else are you gonna hear about an old dude talk about? Anyways.
And hit that bell so you never miss an upload.
They're sporadic, but we do them.
Yeah.
We try every Sunday, mostly. Okay. Apparently, there has been the matches listed on a proposed SummerSlam card has fallen into the hands of the dirt sheets, and they had this to say about that: Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed, Becky Lynch versus Bayley. That's not true. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Yeah. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Jacob. Charlotte Flair versus what the fuck is this shit?
Next.
Oh my God, Dave. Get a fucking Dave. Wow, buddy. Wow. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss, huh? Okay, yeah, that's happening. And Bayley versus Becky Lynch is definitely happening. You release this shit this week? Do you watch the product? What?
That's a story where you just go, okay, well, it's not happening. Let's maybe not report this.
Jesus Christ. It is noted that Kenny Omega is taking some time off from AEW. However, it's not clear if he'll be away sporadically or consecutively. Yeah, well, that dude has been killing it since he's been back and from diverticulitis.
Yeah.
He's not fucking Will Ospreay's age where, the grind isn't that bad. Dave Meltzer mentioned... we already talked about that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Finally, you already talked about that thing that you read about who they were going to push. It was from Dave Meltzer. Okay. Dave Meltzer says WWE's goal right now is to elevate Fatu, Breaker, and Ripley to the level that Reigns, Punk, Rhodes, and Rollins are currently at.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all your news?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, guess what? I got some stuff for you. RK, you ready? It's time for our weekly update of what's going on in New Japan as the G1 Climax has kicked off. I'm going to update you on a couple of the matches and shit that happened. Yoshihashi defeated Shingo Takagi. Evil defeated Callum Newman. Drilla Maloney beat Great-O-Khan. We got a couple others mixed in here. Shota Umino defeated El Phantasmo.
Oh, it's kind of a bummer. I like both of them a lot.
Reiho Oai defeated David Finlay. Konosuke Takeshita defeated Gabe Kidd. Ooh. Yota Tsuji defeated Sanada. And Ren Narita defeated Zack Sabre Jr. And then Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I thought it was a boring-ass fucking match. Ren Narita and Zack Sabre Jr.
Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Tai Chi. Let me double check, make sure that was from... Oh, so I just read you... What did I just read you?
Some names?
I think I just read you Saturday. So that was what took place on Saturday. The Sunday, back-to-back nights of G1 Climax matches, we had Callum Newman defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi. Drilla Maloney defeated Shota Umino. What's a couple other ones here? David Finlay defeated Sanada. We had Great-O-Khan defeating Shingo Takagi. Evil took out Yota Tsuji. El Phantasmo defeated Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh,
Taichi defeated...
fucking match.
Guaranteed. Taichi defeated Yuya Uemura. The main event of Sunday was Zack Sabre Jr. versus Gabe Kidd. Zack Sabre Jr. won, and it is said via forfeit.
How is Zack Sabre Jr. in that tournament? Isn't he fucking IWGP champion?
You can be the champion and be in it. So, with that being said, the A block and B block standings look like this. On top of the A block is Evil, who is undefeated 2-0. You have Yuya Uemura, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Callum Newman, Yoto Tajui, Oai, David Finley, Tai Chi, and Bolton Oleg all having 2 points apiece. Sonata has yet to win a match. On the B block, Yoshihashi and Drilla Maloney are tied atop with 4 points, undefeated. Shota Umino, Takeshita, Ren Narita, Zack Sabre Jr., El Phantasmo, and Great Khan all there with 2 points. And then Gabe Kidd and Shingo. What?
Takagi.
Yeah, Gabe Kidd and Shingo Takagi both have 0 points.
You said Gabe Kidd, I said Takagi.
Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, so that's interesting. I figured Gabe Kidd would maybe be up a little, got on a win there, but he forfeited his match against Sabre Jr., which is interesting. I wouldn't want to wrestle him either. Not because I'm like worried about him. I just don't want to be falling asleep while going up against Zack Sabre Jr. You know?
Fucking imagine having to go 32 minutes of making it look like you're in pain. Good Lord.
Terrible acting. All right, that's the only update I got for you.
Ow!
New
Stop
Japan.
It. It hurts so much. Why? Can you please? No. Stop. Ow. 30 minutes of that.
That is the update from New Japan's G1 Climax, currently ongoing. We'll have more updates as we go through. That is it for the news. Rumors and email. That's it for the hit piece and the updates from around the wrestling world. When we come back, we'll be diving into the weekly recaps of the shows, including TNA's Slammiversary.
Live from the Birmingham Jefferson Convention Complex, it's Monday Night Raw. The very first WWE event to be held at this venue was on January 15th, 1985. Hey, the year I was born. With the WWF House Show. And the first Raw, I'm old, I know, being held on February 15th, 1999. In the main event of that episode of Raw, The Rock defeated Mankind in a ladder match to win the WWF Championship. Want to get a good idea of how long Michael Cole has been doing commentary for WWE? He was calling the shots on this show with Jerry Lawler on color. I kind of wish we could go back to those days sometimes, when the belts were defended, whenever, and title changes would happen whenever. I mean, in this show alone, they had 4 championship matches, and 2 of the titles changed hands.
Very rarely do we even get a title change anymore on a PLE.
That's true.
So, hey, massive weekend of shows in Atlanta. So, time to set the seed, set the things down. It's SummerSlam season. Very quickly, by the way, we are 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. And then you pointed out recently that after SummerSlam's over, it's 3 weeks till Clash in Paris?
Yes.
Bang, 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 all in a row. We're having a good time. Of course, the big story out of the weekend from Saturday night's main event was Seth Rollins' match with LA Knight with the apparent knee injury. Is it a knee injury? Is it not? Is it fake? I don't know. If you watch the news, neither do the dirt sheets. They don't fucking know either. Nobody knows. So there's a massive gauntlet match tonight to determine Gunther's opponent for SummerSlam. So let's break it all down. We, of course, get the recap from what happened at Saturday night's main event in Evolution. Naomi is going to kick things off, the newly crowned women's champion. We should say it correctly, right? The women's world heavyweight champion. So everyone, she says, thought she was going after Tiffany, but while everyone was looking left, she went right. And did I do that right? I did.
It's opposite. Like, this is my right hand, but right now you think it's my left hand.
Right.
So she went left and then right, but everyone's push forward or backwards.
Yeah. So Naomi did what Beyonce said in that song, to the left, but nah. Beyonce was lying. Naomi went right. She left. There's too many lefts and rights in my sentence. Looking left, she went right and left Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill in the dust. To the left. Anyway, anyone coming for her better proceed with caution. And the first person to proceed with caution and say, no, fuck your caution, is mommy herself, Rhea Ripley. Rhea pissed and will, of course, not proceed with caution. Naomi interfered in her match, which means she just made the list. Shout out to Chris Jericho. Io Sky's turn now to interrupt Rhea, and she basically tells Rhea that she can wait her turn. Bitch. I was like, wait, what the fuck are we doing? Adam Pearce, of course, has had enough, and it's way too early in the show to start drinking for him. So he lets him know, no violence. Congrats, Naomi. you're defending your title in a triple threat match at SummerSlam against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Boom. Easy to the point. No build for that. Naomi's first title defense is when you really look at it on paper, holy shit, what a first title defense. Most first title defenses are like, yeah, they're going to get it out the way. Not this one.
It's going to be a banger.
Then, of course, we get a rundown of what's happening later in the show. Finn Balor is in the back, of course, with all the gold. He had them all polished up for the team. Dominic is very paranoid still about AJ Styles stalking him. Finn isn't worried about it at all, but he does think Raquel and Roxanne could use some ringside assistance tonight in their match against the Kabuki Warriors. Finn and JD take to WWE 2K to, of course, have a tag team match on the game. The exact same match that RK is about to break down for us. Now, I don't know if it transpired that way in the game for them. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. If they had the difficulty set to easy, I'm sure it did.
I even set it hard, it's still pretty easy. Judgment Day members Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, along with Dominic Mysterio, are taking on the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane in the first match of the night. Not really a whole lot to discuss here. Raquel and Roxanne take the win in a tiny little 10-minute, 18-second match. Dominic Mysterio offers up a distraction while Roxanne steals a pinfall win on Asuka. More on Dominic later.
So we do go backstage. Paul Heyman and company are maybe going to give us an update on Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman says he is not going to talk about Seth Rollins' health because you need to remember this. He has until next June to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. And that's it. June. He has till June. Now, as for tonight, Braun Breaker is going to run the gauntlet, and at SummerSlam, he's going to leave as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. June, by the way.
June. He has a whole fucking year.
So you know what's going to be funny is if, WWE is like, Money in the Bank's taking place in May. Wait a minute. So Paul Heyman said, he said June. No,
June.
It's always in June. We see Miz, who was at a celebrity golf tournament over the weekend, where George Kittle drop-kicked him in the face, which was pretty cool. Lyra Valkyria is backstage, and she wants to beat Bayley. But Bayley comes in and says that, no, I need to win. In the end, maybe what's best for Lyra is just to stay the hell out of Bayley's way.
And we get that match next. A lot of, we got to get a little story before match time. That's what we do in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra Valkyria taking on Bayley in a 2 out of 3 falls match for a chance to face Becky Hogan. We'll get to that in a second. For the Women's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. I hear all the rhetoric online. Lyra sucks on the mic. Lyra's awkward in the ring. They find a way to make her feel more serious. She needs to drop the bird gimmick. She doesn't feel like a main eventer. Blah, blah, blah. She beat Becky Lynch for the NXT World Women's Championship and was champ for 165 days. She's your first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. She has been at the forefront of the women's division all year. She has been in a program with 2 absolute legends since WrestleMania and has not looked out of her league. Not a lot can do that at only 28 years of age, but still, she apparently sucks. Yet again, though, she goes on and shines in a very good match here with Bayley, clocking in at just shy of 20 minutes. Bayley got the first pinfall at 127 with a quick roll-up, but that was as close as she would get to winning this match. Lyra would go on to get the next 2 pinfalls with the stack-up pin reversal of Bayley's La Magistral attempt at 9:35, and then a night win after she powered up out of a crossface for a second pinfall, and the match went at 1958. That was really clean, too, how she came out of that. Of course, you all knew, Bayley, roll up the rope. She does that, but Lyra just fucking flips it, lifts her, done. Post-match, Becky Lynch is out, dressed in red and yellow. Tell me she does not know what she's doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, typical stare down with Lyra. And then, we're ready.
She's feeding into it. She hears all the chatter. So fuck it. I am Becky Hogan. I will be. If she comes out the real American at SummerSlam somehow.
I'm a real American.
We get to look back at Stephanie Valkyria's win. She won the Evolution Battle Royal, which sets up a future championship match will be taking place at Clash in Paris. Stephanie is backstage with Jackie Redmond. She is excited about her win and, of course, ready to fight whoever for the title at Clash in Paris. Chelsea Green comes in with her secret harvest to say she should get the title shot instead. I mean, who would you rather have? La Primavera, which Chelsea believes means loser in Spanish, or La Chelsea Green, which in Canadian means winner.
Facts. It does.
Okay, that
We
is
say it all the
true.
time. We say it all the time.
So La Chelsea Green and Canadian is winner.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from you today about what La Chelsea Green means, about spices that only apparently you have in Canada that we don't have here that I need to look into. I've learned a lot. I'm learning every day. We are going to put together those gift boxes of Canadian stuff and American stuff and sit. We're going to make a video of that just to have fun with that. Your box is going to make me say, damn, I kind of want to eat some more Canadian stuff. My box is going to give you diabetes. We have an obesity problem in America, and I'd like to talk to them. I'm kidding. We do, but not for this show. Carrie and Stephanie is ready to go, but Piper and Alba, of course, step away while Chelsea Green boasts that she is off to face the WWE Hall of Famer. Carrying across the show with Scarlett, saying, your favorite bad guys are here to save the day. Sami Zayn, of course, not here because he's hurt. But Carrion and Scarlett think he is a liar. Cross thinks Zayn is hiding at home where he needs to stay until he's ready to say Cross told him the truth.
Yeah, and when we get to next week's show, we'll talk about more of Karrion Kross. Not quite done with Sami Zayn yet.
Hell
also,
no.
Scarlett's a badass. Here's that WWE Hall of Famer Chelsea Green was talking about as she is set to take on Nikki Bella in a match. I'm going to defer to Kurt here. I was not watching the era of the Bellas, but I have to assume they were better than that.
Yeah, I mean, Nikki's older now. I think the funnest stuff happening with the Bellas was when they would swap out in the middle of matches because they're twins, and you get a fresh twin in there to win the match. It was cool.
That's pretty smart.
It was fun. They were kind of a part of the start of the Divas Revolution. They kind of kicked it off where they actually were putting together longer matches. And then Paige showed up, of course, AJ Lee, and then, of course, the Four Horsewomen really kicked that door down. They were better, but what do you – I mean, she's not wrestled in years.
Okay, I guess so what you're saying is I need to let that slide on the account of ratings.
Yes.
But
maybe.
I have to say, if she is serious about making a run again, she better get back to working in the ring.
Can I make an example real quick, though? Just look at it like this. You get Jelly Roll for sure. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If Jelly Roll pulls off a shooting star press at SummerSlam, I will be gone for 3 months from this show. RK will do it by himself or find special guests to fill in for me. I will not do it because it's nothing against Jelly. I will just be in disbelief, and I will be in disbelief for 3 fucking months based on that. I'm
going to email Bailey and be like, my partner in crime left me because Jelly Roll did a shooting star press. Will you co-host me? She'll be like, yeah. And then you'd be like, damn it.
Me and Bailey have a special guest. It's my former co-host. Hey guys. No, I was gonna make an example. We saw Nikki and how she was in this match. Trish looked fantastic against Tiffy. I mean, and she's been away, I don't know. She's older than Nikki. Nikki looks like she's in good shape still, but yeah, I guess ring rust is real unless you're Trish Stratus. You just show up and cook.
Oh, Trish is a legend. The whole match wasn't much to write home about, but the ending sequence looked extremely bad, as it was quite obvious that Chelsea had to hold Nikki Bella's hand through the finishing move, which still then took 2 tries. Nikki with the pinfall win after a Rack Attack 2.0 at 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Post-match, the Secret Service lays waste to Nikki Bella, but here is everybody's favorite Chilean, Stephanie Vaquer, for the save.
I don't know any other Chileans, but if I did, Stephanie Vaquer would probably still be at the top of my list.
I think, yeah.
The New Day is in the back with Grayson Waller and Adam Pearce. They are in the 3rd stage of grieving, which is bargaining. They are offering Adam Pearce toupees for his bald head for their tag team title rematch. Adam Pearce tosses the toupees and goes over the Judgment Day as they are leaving. He's wondering.
Okay, this is tough. Pedro Pascal is Chilean.
Stephanie Vaquer, what are we talking about?
No, but Pedro Pascal is like one of the most lovable human beings on the planet.
He's all right.
I've seen his interviews. They're hilarious.
There's some things that I'm like, okay, a little weird, but okay.
Honestly, I'm looking through here, and he's probably about the
only competition. I'm not knocking Pedro Pascal. I know that sounded like I was knocking Pedro Pascal.
You
I'm
totally
not.
were.
I'm not.
I was just saying, if you ask, most people are going to say Pedro because they don't know Stephanie Vaquer.
His role as Joel
Stephanie
Miller
Vaquer
was fantastic. I do want to watch. Speaking of fantastic, the Fantastic Four is coming out. I do want to watch that. But like, bro, like you was doing press and you were like holding on to that pregnant lady like she was your wife.
He has fucking anxiety. He needs the people to calm him down.
I have anxiety too. I drink and go to sleep. It's different for us out here.
Yeah, but he's obviously a lot more productive than you are.
I'm joking. Pedro Pascal is incredible. Somebody posted a video and they said, "Hey, you want to go to the movie theater? You want to see a Pedro Pascal movie?" And he went, "There's this movie. There's this movie. Oh, you want to see more? Fantastic Four's coming out." Pedro Pascal's on a generational run. Are you looking at more Chileans?
Yeah, I can't find. I mean,
did you just Google the most famous Chilean?
Yeah, and I mean,
who's the most famous?
Vaquer is not even on the list, so Google sucks to begin with.
Would I know any of them?
No, I don't even know any of them. You know me, I'm a fucking movie buff.
And is it just Pedro Pascal?
The only name that had come up that I know, I mean, there's a lot of lists saying famous actor. I'm like, I haven't seen them fucking everything, and I've seen almost every movie on the planet. So, no, I'm looking right now, dude. I think Pedro Pascal is like the only fucking dude. I'm going through right now. We're at E, F, no, nothing. Juan Falcon. Who the fuck is Juan Falcon? I don't know. Lillian Garcia? No, that's not the Lillian Garcia, is it? No, it's not. It's a different. That's Lillian Garcia Sosa.
Who's this? I know this chick. No, I don't. I lied. Yeah, now I'm out here looking.
Dude, I don't know any other Chileans.
Famous people from Chile. Isabel Elenada. She's a writer.
Yeah, do you know who that is?
Nope. I got a poet. Okay, so
I'm sorry. Asking an American if they know who a writer is fucking wild to begin.
I know a couple of writers. Okay.
Goosebumps. R.L. Stein.
I was gonna be more controversial, to be honest. J.K. Rowling. Okay, so I know this guy, Ivan Zamora. He was a soccer player, football player. He's good. He's good.
Okay, that doesn't count.
I watch soccer, so I know. Pedro Pascal's number 8 on this list. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, there we go, RK. There we go. Cote de Pablo. You know who she is.
Cote de Pablo?
You know who she is. Yes, you do.
No, not a fucking clue.
Okay, I'll say it.
Hold up. Cote de Pablo. Actress, singer, what has she been in? NCIS? No, never watched.
Ziva?
Huh?
Ziva from NCIS? You never watched NCIS?
No.
Interesting.
Who the fuck watches NCIS?
A girl I dated. Anyway, left on TV.
No, dude.
Yep.
I honestly,
I'm scrolling.
There's not many.
Getting nothing. Oh wow, yeah.
So Chile's got Pedro Pascal and Stephanie Vaquer. They're pretty good.
Who the fuck is she?
Well, she's Chilean. That just makes sense.
Oh, but she appeared in shows that are.
There's a lot of white people in Chile. That's interesting.
American-born Chilean. That doesn't count. Bizarro.
Gonzalo Valenzuela.
Yeah, this list is chalked. I'm scrolling down and I'm getting YouTubers now.
Dude, I'm on list of Chilean actors, and
Hola, soy Germain, Chilean YouTuber. What the fuck do I know? Why have we went down this rabbit hole?
I don't know, because of Stephanie Vaquer. Dude, it's Pedro and Stephanie.
This list is fake because Stephanie, I'm almost to 100 and her face hasn't popped up.
She's a wrestler. She's not John Cena, dude.
She got a key to the city.
Fucking even John Cena fucking knows that wrestlers aren't good actors. He's like going, when he was asked, who's the best WWE wrestler turned actor? And he's like, Hulk Hogan? He's like,
Vidal.
And then he's
Vidal.
like, you know, honestly, with the most range and the shit he's done already and the shit he's going to do, watch out for him, Dave Bautista. He's like, not me. I just tell you dick jokes.
I know who this guy is. He's Chilean. Don Francisco. You might even know him. He said clips pop around. He hosted the show Sábado Gigante.
No, I don't know who the fuck.
Oh, I saw those clips before. Sábado Gigante.
Because he's rich. He's fucking on like American TV. That's why you know him.
Sábado. We got to get back to the show. What are we doing? So Adam Pearce is trying to figure out.
Back here, Pedro Pascal, you're our favorite.
There you go. Dominic, he's trying to figure out if Dom's still injured because he looked pretty nimble in that match earlier, where he helped the Judgment Day, win over the Kabuki Warriors. Dom says it was because of the adrenaline in his soul. Next week, Dom will be reevaluated, and if he's cleared, he'll be defending the IC Championship against AJ Styles at SummerSlam. The team leaves, and Dom sees AJ is praying to the Lord that Mysterio is cleared. Mysterio yells at him, "God, please don't let him do this to me." And AJ goes, "Don't listen to him, God." Yeah, I don't know what AJ's up to. He's just having fun. I think he's just
somebody's taking a fucking shot at AJ to say, "Oh, this is the same shit. This is the exact same shit they did to Mustafa Ali before he left." Like they're claiming that they're going to just release AJ. No, they're letting AJ have a little fun in his fucking twilight years, man.
Brother, he just pulled up a Slammiversary. We'll talk about it later. Like, he's having fun. Let him live. Jesus Christ. Jack Redmond is backstage with Rusev. Rusev says he is superior to Sheamus, who sneaks in from behind him. Sheamus is not here to ambush him, but he has had a chat with Pierce, and they're going to have a rematch next week. Banger after banger after banger after banger. Rusev says...
Oh, no, one more after banger. I went back and confirmed the amount of bangers he said.
Reset. Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Then Rusev says, "I came to dominate gold, not gingers." What a line. All right. Careful. SummerSlam rundown. Gunther, he's going to come. We get the SummerSlam rundown, which is currently there. And then Gunther comes out to brag about retiring Bill Goldberg. He beat Bill Goldberg, blew him up, and ended him for good. Now Gunther wants to know who's next, which he could say that now because he retired Gunther, or he retired Goldberg.
Fuck, do you hear it? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. We got to bring this up. But I earlier in the show, fucking talked about Bret Hart's comments on Bill Goldberg. Fucking, he ain't the only one. Nick
Who else?
Nemeth.
Oh.
Goldberg had the easiest opportunity, the simplest layup to walk away with grace. All he had to do was stand there and say, "Thank you, everyone," and let the crowd give him that final moment. But instead, he made it all about himself. It wasn't about the legacy, the fans, or the countless people who helped build that reign every night. It became me, me, me. Nobody else worked. Nobody else showed up for me.
Did he say this on Busted Open? I would assume so, because he does host with Luke.
Yep. Busted Open Radio.
Yeah, boy, Nemeth. I want, if there's one person's opinion I think it's Matt Riddle. I want to know what Matt Riddle thinks about Goldberg. I'm not your bro. So Gunther's bragging, and he is asking who's next, and we're going to get that answer here in just a second, because Gunther will be watching from his private box suite up above watching. The first competitor of the Gauntlet match is Braun Breaker, who comes out with Paul Heyman. Heyman shakes Gunther's hands, loads up his catchphrases, but Gunther says he knows Heyman's name and does not care. Gunther and Breaker have a stare down, and Heyman explains why Braun Breaker will be his opponent at SummerSlam, because you're not just looking at another contender, because he is a Steiner. Braun Breaker is going to win the Gauntlet and win the title. Gunther laughs this off and leaves.
You didn't really even laugh. You just chuckled at him.
He's
fucking great. Gunther is so fucking good, man.
He's good. I love the cutoff when he was like, "All right, dude, I know your name. I don't care. I just don't care. I raise this shoulder up, and I drop him because I don't care."
I'm sure that's referencing to something. Gauntlet main event match. That's for all the kids out there watching the show, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I saw it on Tack Talk.
That makes sense. WWE World Heavyweight Title match at SummerSlam against Gunther. The winner gets that match against Gunther at SummerSlam. The winner of the Gauntlet. Braun Breaker's already out. Penta comes out there, the first to start this match. The first leg gets a bit of time. Penta puts Braun through the paces, but falls short at 9 minutes and 47 seconds when Braun super spears Penta off a fucking springboard.
Clean.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
You're not a great fan. LA Knight is out third.
Whoa. When LA Knight does it, he says the LA part.
No, when he's up on up on the fucking turnbuckle when he's fucking posing.
It's a microphone. He goes without everybody saying.
Without the, when he's up in the corner, he doesn't. After he wins the match, he doesn't.
Do it again.
No. We get a shot of Gunther in his suite. Cue the memes. LA Knight.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know we were doing that. You said his name that time. This game isn't fair.
Falls short as well in this leg of the match when he takes the gut buster, followed by a super spear to take the pin at 19 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yeah.
Jay Uso.
Did I get it? Yeet. Oh, I did it.
Is our fourth competitor in this match. Huge pop, does his eating, knocks Braun to the floor for a suicide spear, and then does his entrance again.
It was wild.
Mid-match.
Never seen that before.
Jay had the upper hand in this match until Bronson Reed gets involved, allowing Braun to hit another super spear to take down Jay at 28 minutes and 56 seconds. CM Punk.
It's clobber time. It's clobber time. You got to do this part. You have to tap it and then do the.
I did. I was just below camera.
Oh.
What, you think I was jerking off or something? No. It's a kid's show. Okay, we'll save that for the adult show.
You did the tap, but you didn't point out.
No,
Yeah. It's clobber time. There we go. Got it. Yeah.
CM Punk's final entrant in this.
Oh my god, I just almost sounded like fucking Jeff Hardy when he did the fucking delete. Yeet. We believe it.
Oh,
Did you see?
I saw it.
No, he's having a concert with Joe Hendry on TNA.
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Hardy is?
And Joe Hendry concert. It's either this
Have
week's
you
TNA
have
or
you
next
heard
week's.
Jeff Hardy's music?
It's
I don't know
not
if he thinks he's good
It's
or
not
if he's
good.
doing it on purpose.
It's
but
terrible. It's not terrible. When he sang Joe Hendry's song, I was like, please stop. I believe in Joe Hendry.
CM Punk,
go.
gauntlet match. In last, strikes away fast to start against a tired Braun. Shenanigans afloat in this part of the match. Bronson Reed looks like he will be a factor again until Jey Uso is out for the save. CM Punk counters the super spear into a GTS for the pin at 41 minutes and 20 seconds. And the right face Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
One hell of a showing for Braun Breaker in this match. 40-plus minutes, and, it looked like you could easily have gone for another 40 minutes. It didn't look gassed at all.
Truly.
I was wanting Punk to win this match, but honestly, I figured Braun was going to be the winner. So,
Really?
Nice little surprise.
Really?
I did.
You
think
did. You did say that. I thought it was Punk all along. I'm just like, but you mentioned it, and there was a part of me that was like, maybe with Seth's injury, they're like, fuck it, let's do it.
Let's push Braun, but we'll see. Good match, great action, most of which could be attributed to Braun. Braun is future, and they are presenting him as such. This guy is not even the limit for this guy.
Fuck no, dude.
Post-match, Reed jumps Punk again, so Uso comes in for the save. Breaker hits a spear to Uso, and another one to Punk, and a double tsunami is loaded up. None of that matters, though, because the Tribal Chief is back. He showed up for work. He's getting paid $15 million a year. He's now earning it, sort of. He actually showed up for work. It's wild. The Superman punch drops Reed and Reigns. OTC won. Did you see that shit? OTC
I hate it. I think it's dumb. I really do.
Hey, he came up with that idea.
He's dumb. He's not.
So does that mean?
With ideas?
Does that mean that we're actually acknowledging the fact that Solo
Yes.
is the tribal chief?
He was the second tribal chief after Roman. Roman was the first tribal chief, and then Solo became tribal chief. So he was the second one.
Solo needs to show up next week with OTC2 shit.
And then throw up the deuces. Acknowledge me. You ever notice that? So we get Roman this, and then Solo can do this, and then when you take the one and you flip it down, it's Stephanie Vaquer.
Well, no, Stephanie Vaquer is the one.
Yeah.
Like, she's Neo fucking level, man.
Let's see her dodge some bullets, and then we can talk about it.
She's Neo. She's the one. Superman Punch drops Reed and Reigns, then beats up Braun Breaker. Superman Punch hits Breaker, and the spear drops Reed. Reigns, Uso, and Punk stand tall to the end of the show, although Punk's looking like a little...
Yeah, no.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a good Raw altogether, post the, a weekend. And I think, yeah, Roman did show up to work. Shocking, right? A contracted superstar shows up to do his job. We mentioned it. You mentioned it recently. Like, John Cena showed up to work this year more than Roman Reigns, which is crazy.
Actually, if you really think about it, John Cena showed up more to work in this year than Roman Reigns in the last 2 years.
Facts.
This year, he was pretty much out. He was out all of last year, pretty much. He came back for what, Survivor Series?
Yes. And then that built to, and he took time off after Survivor Series too. He really didn't show back up until the Royal Rumble.
No,
he's got that PLE schedule, and not regular. He's got the big PLE schedule.
It's making money.
I like the Raw. Roman's back. Gunther versus Punk is intriguing. See, I don't know. Seth's knee pending. We talked about it. If Seth, it's a work, but even though we want Dave Meltzer to be wrong, so push it. I don't know. But Seth's words will echo. He said,
here's the best news, though. In the end, some of the dirt sheet guys are wrong regardless of whatever happens, because Brian Alvarez is on the train of he's actually injured. PW Insiders on the train.
Please don't do this again. Please don't do this again. Please don't do it again.
He's not injured. He had a slight knee injury before, and that's why they risked injuring it more in a match instead of just pulling him from the show. LA Knight is the greatest actor on the world. So is Jessica Carr, because LA Knight was ready to still beat on him, but she was like, "Nah," and I'm like, "Well, I believe that." So are they that? Do they deserve Oscars? Is Seth really upset, or was he just even like, if those two get Oscars, what's bigger than an Oscar? Because Seth is bigger than an Oscar right now.
Fair enough.
SummerSlam season is in full gear. Lots of matches. SummerSlam is going to be a banner. Both nights already have lots of shit set up. 2.5 hours of mostly good to better than good wrestling. More importantly, though, the show went a long way to setting up SummerSlam. Card is just looking stacked. I like this a good bit. Bella Green match was probably the lowest point.
Yeah.
They're making SummerSlam feel like a big deal, like literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, good build. Before we go up next, you're not gonna. It's gonna be a quick cut for you guys. I have to go kill a spider. So I'll be right. I literally have to go kill a fucking spider. I'm not joking. I actually got a text message. There's a spider. Can you come kill it? We'll get to NXT in 2 seconds. It's gonna be a quick cut for you guys. Well, RK's looking at me like, a spider, really? Yes, I just got a text message.
There's these things called shoes.
That's what I'm grabbing. We'll talk
about
spiders
aren't that bad unless it's like in Australia and they fucking the size of your head and they jump at you.
Right, it's gonna be a little fucking spider. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Y'all don't even have fucking. Live from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, we have NXT. Last week, we profiled Shawn Michaels. And this week, we're going to profile Kurt Geralds Jr.
What? What are we doing?
Hey, do I interrupt you when you're doing your part?
Yeah, most of the time.
Absolute lies. It was March 10th, 1997, Monday Night Raw. At just the young age of 4 days, Kurt watched his first WWE show ever. Mankind defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin via countout. Paul White, the Big Show, was the special guest referee for that main event match. The thing that hooked the bright-eyed baby boy, though, was, oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, probably.
Your ass better call somebody. Badass, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Jesse James. Yeah. Mama and Papa Gerald's even saying that his first 2 words were said that night. Suck it.
Yeah, the parents work together, but yeah, that works. That works. Probably. It was at my grandma's house. But yeah, my grandma probably, yeah. You talked to my grandma?
Yeah, no one cares. 25 years passed, and he met the seasoned veteran RK and a chance to counter, and well, the rest is history.
2 things. Seasoned, got that right. We're just going to gloss over the 25 years in between, though.
They were not important.
In 25 years, how old do you think I am?
So.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Dude, just, yeah. You're done with that. We're done. Why did you? I didn't like that. I don't know why, but I feel weird, but I also feel appreciated, and I really don't know what to say right now.
How old you are? How old do I think you're fucking? I got your birthday dead on.
So we did gloss over 25 years?
100% we did. They're not important.
I had a couple cool things.
Did your life really matter before you met me? No.
A little bit.
Did you have a worldwide #1 podcast in the world? No. Because we still don't.
Listen, other things we are done with, by the way, Great American Bash. That happened. And we talked about this when we broke down Raw, is you mentioned you missed the days where titles would change hands, this, that, and the other. This is an example of how it doesn't happen anymore because the landscape did change, really. Sure, we built some stuff to Heat Wave. That's in about 5 weeks. But other than that, nothing crazy. We get here's what happened at Great American Bash. We see Blake Monroe turning on Jordan Grace, which cost her the NXT Women's Championship at Evolution. Fatal Influence with JACY Jane and her banged up voice after she kind of elbowed to the throat. Not happy with the rest of the team, what they did at Great American Bash, but it's good because she shocked the world again by retaining the title. Most beatable champion, right? Shocking people is what she does best, and she's going to do it again at Slammiversary. Masha Slamovich, TNA Knockouts champion, does come out saying that she it will be title on title on Sunday, but Jane says she'll be the one walking out with both of them. Solruka and Zarya, with Sol saying, well, you see, I already have 2 titles. Count them. 1, 2. Zarya says Ruka was the MVP of the weekend with her 3 matches, and that cues a brawl somehow.
She lost 2 of those matches.
Yeah, she did. We get a video of Tony D'Angelo's rise up the ranks of NXT, headed to his match later in the show.
First match of the night is a 6-man tag team match between the team of Joe Hendry, Mike Santana, and Trick Williams. How will they coexist versus Dark State? This was a different way to go than the normal throwing together tag teams that, just eventually falls apart and cannot coexist. The system showing up was a cool surprise, and having them go after Dark State is interesting in itself because they are both heel teams. I'm feeling like we need something for the system to do this weekend, and we have nothing. And we need to build up Dark State some more. DQ win here for Dark State with the system interference at 9 minutes and 4 seconds.
I also feel like this is we'll get to Slammiversary, but this is just another cog in the wheel of what could be a TNA invasion of NXT. Sure, they're heels, but they represent TNA. So earlier in the day, we see Ariana Grace, who suggested that she should have been in the Battle Royal Evolution. Carmen Petrovich says, well, actually, she should have been in here. But then Callie Armstrong, she's the Evolve Women's Champion, by the way. She don't want to hear none of that. Carmen takes offense to that and says it's time to put your money where your mouth is. That match is set for later tonight. We get a video of Stax, who went from the underboss to being tag team champions with Tony D'Angelo before, of course, turning on him.
Turning on the team, the whole team.
He didn't turn on the team. Turn on the
100%.
family. He turned on the
fucking
family. He turned on the
Team.
family, Arcade. He didn't turn on the team. He turned on the family. He turned his back on the family. It's disrespectful. You don't do that to the family.
Yeah, but you said him.
That's Carmelo Hayes. I didn't know where he came in the conversation, but okay.
They're all him.
I'm the greatest. Ain't nobody in the best.
Who became him?
Trick.
No, was it Trick? Oh yeah, it was Trick. So I am
Trick. And then everybody has since then been like, bro, you sound like Carmelo Hayes.
Up next, we have Kaylee Armstrong taking on Carmen Petrovich. I thank God they didn't have Carmen lose in grand fashion here to the rookie, because that would have been embarrassing.
Uh-huh.
What we got actually instead was not much better. Kaylee Armstrong had the upper hand from the get-go, as Carmen simply could not match her strength. But at 1 minute and 13 seconds, Jordan Grace is here, and she is pissed. She drops Kaylee, causing a DQ win for her,
Callie.
and she's not done there. I say Kaylee, you say Kelly, I say Kraft Dinner, you say macaroni and cheese, which is fucking weird. I say tomato, you say tomato.
No, I don't say either of those things. I say Kraft Dinner. With multiple forms.
Potato, I say potato.
You say up, I say.
You say Stephanie back here, I say Stephanie back up.
Yeah, we're really on a good wavelength. Like, we finish each other's sentences.
Dinners?
Kraft dinners?
Friends. We finish each other's friends.
That sounds crazy.
No, not that. Not in that way. No. Don't take that out of context. I don't know what context I'm looking for, but it's definitely.
I don't know what to say now. So could you just talk about Jordan Grace? I guess that was fun until I don't know what happened. I don't know what just went.
She goes after Carmen and drops her as well. She gets on the mic and demands that Blake Monroe show her face now and get out there. Instead, we get Stevie Turner and Robert Stone instead. Not quite the same, but they are here to explain that Blade is not there tonight. Instead, we get a video from Monroe, who just simply hates everything about Grace.
Yep.
If there was a TV show, it'd be I Hate Everything About Grace.
Everybody hates Chris.
I mean, honestly, who would we rather be? Grace to her singles. She invites Grace to her singles debut next week. Turner and Stone catch strays from Grace and is yelling at Ava and security on her way out.
Yeah, Jordan went full crash out. Full crash out. This is fun. Team Undertaker from LFG, they showed up, and they're excited because the Undertaker is going to be here next week. They're going to be in Houston. Trick Williams comes in, and he could give a fuck less about this. He gets to their faces, and he tells them to get out the way, and then a phone rings, and it's the Undertaker. All right, Trick. This tops the list of your dumb shit. Talking shit about the Taker. Okay. Jasper Troy comes in to see Ava. She is not happy about him attacking Ricky Saints. Troy does not give a fuck about this. The match is made for next week against Ricky in Houston. We get a video on Luca Crucifino, the mind behind the D'Angelo family, who is now only in it for himself. Get a look back at that Evolution Battle Royale, which was won by La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. Lash Legend is backstage bragging about her success, which, okay, what'd you do? You eliminated a couple people and lost. She thinks she deserves a title shot because of that. Miss Parker comes in and is like, bitch, you don't deserve a damn thing. You know who I am? I'm Miss Parker. Jada Parker. I'm Miss Jada Parker. You don't know who you're fucking with. She was standing on business. Jada and Lash, that's going to be a feud coming down the line, I see.
Next match of the evening is the triple threat match between Tony D, Angela, Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, and Luca, no middle name, Crucifino. Not that. Well, the D isn't. It's just a apostrophe. So, anyways, this match was a lot of fun to watch. All three can go, and Luca really shined in this one.
Yeah, he did.
At the get-go, any one of these guys could have probably won, but in the end, the dawn of NXT proved why he has that moniker. The chaotic, hey, look, big word. A chaotic finish to this match as Tony Spears stacks through the balcony wall. There was one dude in the front row, big boy.
That was hilarious.
He's just sitting there, just staring there, and he's like, "Oh wait, what the?" like 3 seconds, the delayed. Holy shit! Because it's like 3 seconds after the Spears was all happy. He's like, "Holy fuck!"
He reminded me of the Shane Gillis joke where he's like, I find myself kind of agreeing with the Monkey Bars guys. Like they blow some stuff up, and it's like delayed reaction because they didn't believe that shit just happened. They're like, oh. That's what that guy. He's like, damn, that's crazy. That happened. Oh.
And then Tony D puts Luca through the announce table with a spine buster, and then a big spine buster in the range of stacks to finish it at 13 minutes and 35 seconds.
Didn't see Tony coming out on top here, but he did. So good for him, I guess.
He's the Don of the NXT.
But he left his hat and shit in the ring. He's
no longer the Don of NXT.
For Tony D. Tavion Heights is backstage complaining.
Granted, Tony D is the only man to beat Ova in like a long time.
Yeah, that's got to stand for something, right? Tavion Heights backstage is complaining to Ren Sinclair about how the match went down last week with Charlie Dempsey right on cue. Of course, Charlie is, gets into it a little bit. Ren stops him and says they can argue about it later because it's a match next week. And the guys can be in her corner if they want to be. Been a while since, of course, Ren has had a singles match. Nothing can go wrong with that, right? It's cool. She's going to be on TV. Stay tuned. We get a look back at Yoshiki Inamura not accepting Josh Briggs' interference at the Grand Brick Bash, resulting in him losing his shot at Oba Femi and the NXT title. Josh Briggs, who lost his opportunity at the Grand Brick Bash. Sorry, I had a burp there. Why did Inamura get a title shot so soon? Inamura has been here less than a year and got a high-profile title match, but he has been here 4 years and has never gotten a shot. Well, Yoshiki got the crowd going, man. You don't get the crowd going, Josh. Even though you do crazy shit in triple threat matches. And I'm not talking about the upcoming one. Like Jesus, man. The one that stands out, I think, is the Dijak. Was it Dijak, Briggs, and Oba? God, that match cooked. So the reality is that Inamura is too nice. And if you have a shot, you take it. Femi comes in to interrupt, saying that Briggs ruined the match. Briggs says that Femi was taken to his limit, and Inamura let him get up for air. Inamura says that Briggs does not speak for him, with Femi saying that Inamura has earned a rematch. Inamura cuts Briggs off, saying he is his own man, and he will win his way with honor. Briggs issues the challenge for a triple threat match for the title next week. That is happening. We have Ethan Page bragging about his win and how great it is for North America. He's going to have a big celebration in Houston next week. Ricky States is beat up, but he locked in and ready to go for Jasper Troy next week. Undertaker does not like Trick Williams being a dick to his LFG team, and he wants Williams to stay out of his yard. Then we get the Here's What's Coming next week, and yeah, poor Ren, you're facing Blake Monroe in her singles debut. We know how that goes. The Culling, they're backstage. No Tatum. She's off in the corner crying. She tells Izzy she screwed up, and she understands that the team doesn't want her anymore. Izzy says they're not mad at her. Tatum perks up and says she has an idea for Sol Ruka.
That leads us into the main event. Fatal Influence takes on Masha Slamovich, Sol Ruka, and Zarya. Just to piss you off, Masha Slamovich, Sol Ruka, and Zarya. Lexus Keen is in the crowd to watch this match, and he seems to have some sort of noise-canceling headphones on.
This was weird.
Ava does eventually come out to yell at him, but he can't hear her. I see what they're doing. He gets better this week. Good match here. Yes, it was a good match. It was a lot of fun, actually. The ladies all shine, but the finish was another chaos-filled event. The calling come out late in the match, and we see what Tatum's plan was for Sol Ruka. Zarya and Sol take out Izzy and Tatum, while Hank and Tank are out to take care of Nico and Sean Spears. They all brawl to the back, leaving Masha all by herself. No problem, though, as she absolutely steamrolls through Fatal Influence, ending the match with a snowplow. Shout out to Al Snow for the pinfall win at 12 minutes and 25 seconds. In theory, the title match on Sunday should be a total layup, right? I mean, she just beat all three members of Fatal Influence by herself with a clean pinfall on JACY. It's quite the accomplishment. But anyone who watches wrestling entirely too much knows that usually means jack shit. I have Jane proven that she is most certainly not the most beautiful champion in WWE this Sunday when she takes home the TNA Knockouts Championship. Just imagine how insufferable she would be as double champ. It's got to be great.
Yeah, I mean, I vouch for you. You were saying that before we watched Slammiversary, so it's in your notes for a reason.
Post match, and I did. I've been calling JACY Jane's.
I'm just saying. You were not saying that post watching Slammiversary. Like, I'm letting it be known, you were on top of that.
Post match, Slamovich grabs the title and hands it to Jane, which Jane just snatches away, foreshadowing to what happens on the weekend. We run down next week's show as we fade to black.
Another NXT. Well, let me rephrase it. Another week, another NXT that does its job. Their shows always are fun. There is sometimes lulls, but the stories progress and they have fun doing it. And this, it was really kind of like all right, I'm looking forward to Slammiversary just because of the finish. And I was really intrigued that the triple threat match for the NXT title was made. Just like that, for Briggs to be thrown in there was crazy to me, but fair enough. It made me look. That's what NXT does so well, that they do drop stuff in there to be like, you don't really want to miss next week because anything's possible. This was a bigger version of that because, hey, guess what? The Undertaker's going to be on the show next week. So it makes you go, yeah, I'm probably going to watch next week.
Yeah, more than the Undertaker. They got the eyes on it with the Undertaker, and then they did some other shit. Crazy.
I got a feeling that when we look back at the end of the week post the upcoming NXT, it will be the ratings are going to show that the Undertaker bump may be real.
I would imagine so. I bet you they pull in plus 700.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Maybe plus 8 with the Undertaker being there.
1 million. Didn't they hit 1 million after WrestleMania?
Not this year.
Was it last year? They've been in CW for
They have not got it. They have not gotten above 1 million this year.
Which was the episode The Rock showed up on?
That they got like 9 something for that.
That's what it was. They haven't done 1 million in a long time then.
No.
No.
But they still, beat.
Yeah, they did. They do. They do that.
In 2 hours, they to follow up on the Great American Bash Evolution weekend of shows, set up next week's show and TNA Slammiversary all at the same time. It's a lot to ask for in a 2-hour show, but NXT does this weekly, and they continue to prove why they are probably the most consistent wrestling show week to week on the entire planet. Really,
that's fair. That's fair. I said it when I said mine. You know what you're gonna get. Enough to keep you entertained and enough to make you go, I can't wait to watch next week.
Live from the Frostbake Center in San Antonio, Texas, it's SmackDown. The Frostbake Center, it has been home to the San Antonio Spurs since it opened in 2002. And the first WWE event was held there, was a SmackDown on June 13th, 2003. Main event of that show was WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. Holy fuck, that guy's been around forever. Defeated the Big Show via disqualification. He's on the permanently banned TKO list, apparently.
That's what the rumor is.
Big Show. Brock is. That was according to who said that? It was a UFC fighter, wasn't it?
It was Cormier.
Yeah, it was Cormier who said that. That's right. He's like, I can tell you other shit. But I won't.
Which when Cormier, I kind of believe him. But Cormier's had beef with Brock though too.
Oh no, that is true because I think they've definitely fought before.
No, they have not. They were going to because there was when it was very WWE-esque in the UFC before TKO even had both of them. When Daniel Cormier won a match, called out Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar got in the ring and like pushed him and headbutted him. And then nothing ever came from that. Brock never wrestled DC.
Okay. So UFC legend Daniel Cormier has now explained why he never fought Brock Lesnar inside the octagon. While speaking to Demetrius Johnson, Daniel Cormier explained why the highly anticipated fight between him and Brock Lesnar never happened. According to him, Lesnar was actually ready to make the move, but WWE ended up paying him more money to stay.
Yes.
At one point, it could have been Cormier versus Lesnar when Cormier fought Derek Lewis in New York. However, WWE offered the Beast Incarnate so much money that he chose to stay with the company. From Lesnar's perspective, it made sense since he could earn a lot of money performing limited moves like suplexes in WWE. That's a shot. On the other hand, fighting Cormier in the Octagon would have been a real fight where he'd try to kill Lesnar. Cormier believes Brock made the right choice in the end. This is what he said. So Brock actually came back, and then WWE paid him more to stay. Yeah, they paid him more to stay. We danced the dance for a while. Could have been Brock and I when I fought Derek Lewis in New York. But yeah, they paid him so much to stay. He was a big star there. Oh yeah, he could make money going out there and doing nothing but suplexes and go fight me in the Octagon, which the shit is real. And I'm real, and I'm going to try to kill him. Yeah, right. So it's like, yeah, he made the best decision. Then he went on to say, I mean, Brock is on the ban list right now. Oh, dude, Brock got in so much trouble. You know how he tried to hold me up and shit? You know what Brock did? Bro is in so much trouble. That's wild.
Yeah, do you take that with a grain of salt? Do you believe him? I don't know, because the beef is real. There, you can hear it. Even it's not even DC's. It's DC's words. But DC's a very well respected person in the UFC and in TKO's eyes.
Yeah, he's like the one dude that's like most people home and be like, yeah, I could be that fucking dude. I could beat him, not beat him.
Okay, yeah.
You look at Cormier. If you're out with your buddies who don't know anything about UFC, and you walk along and see Daniel Cormier, like that dude could kick the shit out of you. You'd be like, yeah, okay.
And he would kick the shit out of you. Only person he couldn't beat, Stipe Miocic and the GOAT John Jones.
Yeah, but John Jones is a bitch. Fuck that shit.
John Jones could kill anybody.
Yeah, if he fucking fought.
Okay.
He fights like, isn't he retired now? Didn't he like finally retire?
No, so he retired and then he came out of retirement and back into the testing pool simply because Donald Trump being Donald Trump and being the trolling guy, which actually he probably wasn't trolling and he wants to do this. He said he wants to have a UFC event on the White House lawn.
Oh, John Jones would love that.
Did you saw that, right?
No.
So yeah, Trump said he wants to have a UFC pay-per-view on the lawn of the White House. And then somehow those words came out of his mouth and John Jones goes, okay, I'm back in the testing pool. You had to have known that because Shane Gillis' joke at the ESPYs where he said the last time Trump staged a fight on the White House, Mike Pence almost died.
Yeah, I didn't know what he was referring to.
Yeah, that's what he was referring to. John Jones wants to be in. Conor McGregor, of course, wants to be in, but we haven't seen that fucking guy in years. I don't know, man.
What's
John Jones?
What's the ginger guy?
The ginger? Who?
Fuckface.
Fuck. Who are you talking? Ginger? Conor McGregor?
Yes, that's his name.
I just said his name. That's what I said. He wants he wants in on that White House UFC too.
Gotcha.
But like, who's gonna fight Conor McGregor at this point? Who wants? It's a payday, so I guess you'll do it.
It'll draw money. 100% will draw money.
Oh yeah, if they do an event on the White House and put it on pay-per-view, and you say John Jones and Conor McGregor on the card, that thing's gonna make a lot of fucking money. It just depends on who the undercard is and who would they face.
Bring Poirier out of fucking retirement to fight McGregor.
Nah, Poirier won't. He's done. Any event I want Max Holloway at.
Holloway would. I don't know. Holloway would fucking thump fucking.
Justin Gaethje would show up.
Yeah, isn't he like fucking?
Colby Covington would try to show up, but that dude's a fucking clown.
I mean, Gaethje's 35.
I think he said he only had 36. A few more left. Michael Chandler will probably fight because he's a proud American guy. That's the difference between. So you got Michael Chandler, who's like a proud American, and then you got what's his name, Colby Covington, who's a proud American, but he's a fucking asshole about it.
Michael Chandler sends cryptic call out to Conor McGregor for UFC White House fight.
Yeah, so that was supposed to be Chandler's fight when Conor McGregor came back, but Chandler ended up facing somebody else and losing, I think. I know he lost to Charles Oliveira, and I think he lost his most recent fight too, Chandler. Who did he lose to? I think you're
fucking McGregor hasn't fought in fucking 4 years. There's no way he's fighting.
He will. He will. It was just weird because he took all that time off and he fought Cowboy Cerrone, and then he fought Poirier and lost.
Well, that's when he broke his leg.
Oh, that's who he lost to. Yeah, Poirier's on a losing streak.
That's why I said Poirier should come out and retire. Fight him last time, breaking his leg again.
I meant Michael Chandler. He's on a bit of a losing streak. He kicked Tony Ferguson in the face, which was fire. He lost to Poirier. He lost to Charles Oliveira, which Oliveira's a dog. And then he just lost to Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah.
Paddy
Pimblett is fucking hilarious and is fucking...
Yeah, he's fun.
Mowing down on pizza like, fuck, you think I want to stay in shape like this all the time? It's fucking hard.
Yeah. What are we doing? We're talking about UFC now. SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Brock Lesnar got us into that. Also on the evening, WWE SmackDown General Manager Stephanie McMahon reestablished the defunct United States Championship. A tournament began with the finals culminating at Vengeance 2003.
Vengeance. Damn. So we're 2 weeks out from SummerSlam. And then we're building towards that, of course. And then, of course, you get here's what happened. Saturday Night's Main Event, Evolution. That's out the way now. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, they're here. They're under the same roof. They're going to sign a contract for their match at SummerSlam. We open up in the parking lot where Solo Sikoa and the MFTs have been in a car accident. This was a hot and heavy open to SmackDown that was like interesting and different. This was new. You haven't really got that. You got Kathy Kelly running around as like the on-scene reporter is literally what Joe Tessitore kept calling her. So that's happening. Not clear what happened and all that. Cody Rhodes Pierce is trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and Cody just walks up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And Pierce is like, "Oh, here's a contract you got to sign later." Okay. And by the way, Adam Pierce, yes, is filling in for Nick Aldis, who's on vacation with his hot wife, Mickie James. And we talked about that earlier with the dress, and Nick Aldis is having good timing. Were they in Paris? Is that what he said they were in Paris?
They're in France.
France. So Cody gets the contract. Obviously, the biggest thing on Adam Pierce's mind for sure is the contract. Oh, wait, no, there's a car accident now. Holy shit, I'm filling in for Nick Aldis. This is going to be fun. Do they have any alcohol at SmackDown events?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, but Pierce did come out and say he doesn't drink.
Which is wild.
He talks about when he says he needs a drink, he's like, I need a drink of water. I think you're lying, Adam Pierce, because you look like a guy that drinks whiskey neat. Earlier in the day, I drink whiskey neat. You drink whiskey neat, I assume.
Old-fashioned, but pretty much, yeah. That's basically whiskey neat.
Earlier in the day, Alexa Bliss said she and Charlotte should just go their separate ways because they did not win the tag titles at Evolution. And Charlotte's like, bitch, hold on. What are you talking about? I got a title shot at SummerSlam. And Alexa's like, what? You just went to Pierce and asked for that? And he said, yes. And she's like, I'm still the queen. Still. As for tonight, Charlotte needs Alexa Bliss in her corner during her match. Bliss says, do I look like a cheerleader? Charlotte says, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and that is the opening match of the night. Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez. Alexa Bliss is out for Charlotte's entrance, pom-poms in hand. Charlotte does her thing, and when the pyro hits, Alexa just stares her down and says, is that really necessary? At least I think that's what she says. It was way too loud to hear her.
I did watch that back because I missed it twice when you replayed it when we watched it. I did watch it, and yeah, that was hilarious. Oh.
Not a terrible match, not a great match. It accomplished the goal of making Bliss and Flair more of a team that can challenge for the titles at SummerSlam. Finish comes when Roxanne offers up a distraction that diverts Charlotte's and the referee's attention. This allows Alexa Bliss to hang up Raquel on the ropes, with Charlotte finishing it with a super kick and the pin for the win at 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Just a matter of a few short weeks, Charlotte Flair is likable again, thanks to Alexa, of course. Great stuff between the two of them so far. Tons of chemistry. They're fucking killing it.
Two of my favorite female wrestlers of all time. Just genuinely. Backstage, the police are asking Adam Pearce where Jacob Fatu is.
Why do you guys say female wrestlers? Why not just say wrestlers?
Well, I mean,
We're not that show. Sorry, my bad. I got off track.
that just pissed me off, and I don't know why. We're not that show. Backstage, the police ask Adam Pearce where Jacob Fatu is, calling him a person of interest. Now, we are that show right here. This is the kind of show we are. We're trying to get down to business. We're trying to investigate. We want to know what's going on. Adam Pearce finds it.
Don't say the thing.
What thing? Adam Pearce finds Jacob Fatu, and Fatu is just pissed. He's basically just like, man, fuck the police. Get the fuck off me. Don't touch me. And Pearce is like, just go with them. You're right. I hope SmackDown has drinks on hand because Adam Pearce is in for a fucking night. So yeah, Fatu goes off with the police to answer some questions.
Punk ass police.
Punk ass police. Video on Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, with Stratton being ready to face anyone and Cargill being ready to be the best. I am upset because I was really banking on Naomi cashing in and winning the title in the SummerSlam match.
Hey, everyone was looking right. She went left, and left, right.
No,
and right.
No, don't add the extra right. No.
No, she everyone's looking right. She left. She went left, and right. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill in the dust.
I think it's left in the dust, but yeah, that works. I was really all in on Naomi cashing in and beating Tiffany, or if Jade were to win. But now I know what's happening, and it's like, fuck, Jade is going to be champion. Okay, we get to look back at Aleister Black, who attacked Damian Priest last week. Then we see earlier there where Priest ran into Carmelo Hayes, who says some dumb shit and gets Priest's attention, who then seemed ready to beat the shit out of Carmelo, and that match is made for later in the night.
Sorry, I was just looking. Fucking Chandler has lost his last three fights.
That's what I said. Two bangers. I mean, Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira, and then an up-and-coming star in Patty Pimblett.
You said all the names. You didn't just say lost his last three fights.
My bad.
I said lost his last three fights.
Rear naked choke. Oliveira TKO?
Decision.
That one went to decision with Oliveira. And then Patty Pimbleton was a KO with the elbows.
Yeah. And his last win was against Tony Ferguson.
One of the greatest knockout clips of all time. It was when he put his foot to Tony's face and completely changed Tony's face. What a knockout. I like Michael Chandler. He's not afraid of the big fight. He's not taking easy fights. That motherfucker is in the UFC has fought only dogs.
Yeah, that's true. A reoccurring theme, as that is our next match of the evening. Storytelling. You just can't have matches for no reason.
Here's what happened earlier today. Now let's get to the match.
Carmelo Hayes versus Damian Priest set to square up. It is obviously set up beforehand, but they were really starting to cook when Aleister Black stuff happens, which stops the match dead in its tracks. It's not a bad thing, and I'm glad they didn't give Carmelo yet another loss, but I would love to have seen another 5 minutes of this match. Finish comes in at 8 minutes and 58 seconds when Aleister Black knocked Priest down off the top rope when he was about to hit Old School on Carmelo, causing a DQ finish. This feud is early in its timeline, but could really, start to flesh out once Priest gets a chance to fight back a bit. Post-match, Black hits Black Mass on Priest, and Hayes says, "Yeah, I'm good. Later."
Deuces. Aleister Black versus Damian Priest can cook if given time, right? Like, those two in the ring together, that's some hard-hitting styles that I really, really am looking forward to seeing. The Wyatt Six talk about wanting the gold and that they are built for that. And one by one, they will take out all the other teams. Solo Sikoa comes out with the MFTs for a chat after an OTC chant. Sikoa says, "Tonight was a perfect example of exactly what Jacob Fatu is. Fatu only cares about himself, and he has no discipline. Sikoa turns Fatu's life around, put money in his pocket, made him a champion. Sikoa says that if Fatu is once a criminal, always a criminal." We cut to the back where, hey, Jacob Fatu is back, and he's getting out of a police car with the officer saying that upon further review, you are not the person of interest. You're free to handle your business. At this point, fuck ass police. And they pull up, and Jimmy is there with them as they pull up, and he's like, I know you. And I was like, callbacks when you got those DUIs. I know you. I remember you. So Fatu comes to the ring with Jimmy Uso sneaking in the back to even the odds just a little bit. Tiger cuts Jimmy off, but Jacob Fatu hits a big dive. Fatu hits his little, shimmy. But Tala just gets up, double team, back down. Mateo and Tonga Loa are destroyed as well as Tala and Sikoa. Or not as well, Tala and Sikoa leave. But then Adam Pearce pops up to say if Sikoa wants to fight against Jacob Fatu, if you want to get him locked up, we'll see how you like it. You, Jacob Fatu, locked in a steel cage, SummerSlam. And the cops show up and arrest Solo. And this was one of the funniest moments when they show up, and you could hear him through the mic on the camera, and he's like, you messed up now? Get him. You're done. You're going to jail. And he's pointing, go get him, boys. And the cop takes his arm and puts it around Solo's back, and they arrest him, and he's like, what? Solo is so fucking good at these little things. God.
He's fantastic.
Jacob probably is going to win at SummerSlam. Unless there's another...
Jacob don't need a title. It's a fucking fraud.
Unless there's, like, another Samoan that's going to show up and help Solo. I mean, you got Tama Tonga still. He's not back yet.
Yeah, but he's not on the T-shirt.
You can add a face to a T-shirt.
I mean, yeah, that's actually fucking have 18 shirts for one fucking character.
Oh, yeah. John Cena's got a shirt for every fucking city he pulls up in. But that's John Cena, so nonetheless. We get a look at what happened on Jimmy Kimmel Live where Jelly Roll
said, fuck that. You ain't pushing me out. Fucking Houston's fucking team on. Fuck that.
Jelly Roll.
Houston, fucking John Cena's got the
everything. Jelly Roll put Logan Paul through a table on Jimmy Kimmel Live while Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre brawled as well. Logan Paul smacked the fuck out of Jelly Roll on live television like that.
He did.
And he said, there's your receipt, Jelly. And then Jelly put him through a table with a chokeslam. Once again, to reiterate, said it a couple times during the show, if Jelly Roll pulls off a shooting star press, not even pulls off, I'm telling you, attempts it. Like, he jumps through the air to attempt it. I'm done for 3 months. RK, the show is yours. You do whatever you want. You bring in guests. Don't care who it is. I'm not watching wrestling. I want nothing to do with wrestling because I will simply be at a loss for words, and it will take me 3 months to recover from what I witness. With that being said, I'm lying because I'll still watch. But
how about a moonsault?
I think that could happen, genuinely. I don't know why, but I feel like it could happen. You sent me a video of him in the car with his wife, and I'm like, dude.
I love that video. I hate that video all the same day. I was like, Buddy woke up this morning. She wanted a Lambo, so here we are. We bought a Lambo. It's like, fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. I was at the bar eating dinner. I guess it's the whatever. And the guy I'm sitting to, I showed it. You sent me the video as I'm sitting there, and I showed him, and he's like, "Damn, Jelly Roll lost a lot of weight." He's like, "That's what them weight loss drugs will do for you." I said, "Kind of," but at the same time, he's rich enough to have a personal trainer that will probably could live in his fucking house, and every single second of every single day is on him, and he's losing weight. I mean, it's incredible the weight loss. The question is he adding muscle back? If he shows up at SummerSlam and takes his fucking shirt off and has a six-pack, I'm gonna be pissed.
Nah, he was a fucking 500-pound fucking man. There ain't no way he's getting a six-pack.
But he could get, some upper body going on, maybe.
Oh, 100%. He'll get muscle, but, there's skin involved.
Yeah, there is skin. It's also 2025, and they can find somewhere to put that skin.
No, 100%. There's surgeries, but he ain't getting that surgery and recovering in time for SummerSlam.
No.
But bravo to Jelly, because he looks fucking fantastic.
Isn't that what they do? This is going to sound random, but like girls that get the BBLs, don't they take like skin from part of their body and make it part of their butt? Or am I way off base here?
Where does the fat come from? BBL.
For that BBL.
The more fat for BBLs is taken from donor area with fat to spare. Most often the thighs and hips, abdomen, and flanks, and the lower and mid back.
Okay. So it's kind of there? Or I nailed it.
What did you say?
I said they take from other parts, like you were talking about Jelly Roll and extra fat. Like, and I said, isn't that what they do if there's extra to put to the butt?
Well, yeah, 100%. I thought you said a specific area. Okay.
No, I was just referring to the extra fat when you lose a lot of weight.
No, they have donors. We need fat people.
We got plenty of those in America. I'm one. Kinda. I'm not like that, but like I'm getting to the point where it's like drink more of this, you know.
It's all about calories in and calories out, man. Simple as that.
I know.
If you put less calories in your body than you burn in a day, you will lose weight. It is as simple as that.
Yeah. And eating healthy doesn't hurt nobody.
Doesn't even need to be healthy. I mean, fuck, if you ate McDonald's, I mean, yeah, granted, you know that if you ate McDonald's, if you just you went for lunch to McDonald's and had like a Big Mac meal, which is something like 1,700 calories, if you burn 2,000 calories that day, you are at a deficit.
It's true.
It's that simple. The average person burns 2,000 calories a day, I think it is.
I feel like I burn more just because of my job.
Oh, 100%. I said the average person. You and I, working in the trades, will burn more calories throughout the day. The average person burns between 1,200 and 2,400 calories. An inactive person may burn around 1,300 calories a day, while some estimates suggest it could be as high as 2,000, depending on your metabolism, with no activity. But you know what? If you're working all day like we do, you know, I'd probably figure it out. I mean, I probably burn around 2,500, 3,000 calories a day.
Yeah, and for your body weight, can't you look at that and say, here's how many calories you should be intaking a day?
To maintain, if you're eating clean calories and shit, 100%. To like maintain.
There's no calories in water, right?
No, there's 0 calories in water.
How many calories are in my shit I put out? It says under 1.
Under 1 calorie? Yeah, it's sugar-free shit. It probably got like sucralose or some shit in it.
It's not sugar. Wait, is it sugar-free? No, this is regular. It's got caffeine, diine, tyrosine, pseudolycerin, gluten, natural astaxanthin, cosmine, is it acai? Acai berry, mongoose extract. That's not right. It's mangosteen, not mongooses. We're not killing mongooses. Goji berry, ginseng. It's got red 40 in it. I'm gonna die.
Dyes are bad for you. But unless you're allergic to it, it doesn't really matter.
Let me check my other one.
The air that we breathe is bad for you.
It's got yellow number 5 lake in it. What's that?
Yellow number 5 lake?
Yeah. Did they pull this shit from Detroit? Is this from Flint?
That's tatrazine.
Is that why it's got that color?
It's a synthetic lemon yellow azo dye.
Is that why it looks like that?
Yeah, that's exactly why that looks that.
I'm learning.
Synthetic lemon yellow dye.
It's got a lot of nootropics in it.
They put that shit in makeup to make it yellow.
Nootropics?
No, fucking yellow number 5 lake.
Oh, so I'm drinking makeup. But it tastes really good. Shout out to queso.
Yellow number 5 doesn't taste like anything. It's a dye.
Servings per container, 100. I don't know why we're on this tangent.
We went off on a lot of tangents this week.
I definitely read this is erythritol, and I first glance I thought it said ethanol, and I was like, oh my god.
And also, you gotta remember with calories, there's clean calories that you get from like food and shit, like natural foods or vegetables, fruits, all that shit. Natural and occurring sugars that's in fruit is better for you than processed sugar. sugar is still sugar. Your body's going to use it and store it, but natural sugars are obviously better than synthetic sugars every day. Basically, sugar is the number one thing that's worse is just bad for you. Fats aren't necessarily bad for you. There is a certain limit and whatnot, but your body needs fat to burn energy. And it's sugars that are just you think of a can of cola, and then fucking all these people with aspartame and shit's going to give you fucking Agent Orange. You remember those guys in Vietnam? You know how much fucking aspartame you'd have to drink each day to have any kind of adverse health effects from it?
Right.
The fact is, it's like, well, no, it spikes your blood sugars and shit. And I mean, are we all scientists all of a sudden? It's 0 calories. There's no calories in 0 sugar cola. It just simply isn't. Your whole weight index in your body is based off calories. If you eat more calories than you burn in a day, you'll gain weight. If you have less calories in your body than you burn in a day, you'll lose weight. It's just simple numbers. You got to just stay away from all that processed shit. You got to eat healthy, like fruits, vegetables. Protein. Protein is huge for building muscle. You want to build muscle and gain muscle and keep muscle. You need protein in your body. That's plain and simple. But sugar, man, just cut out sugar. Sugar is like the easiest way to lose weight. It's just cut out the sugars. Now, granted, I'm sitting here like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't. But I do know the simple fact that I can fluctuate from 250 pounds down to 180 pounds just by changing my diet. Plain and simple.
You're cooking right now.
So,
this message brought to you by the FDA. Right?
No, not at all. Don't believe anything we say. I just know what works for me, so I'd assume I'm doing something half right.
All right, man. Well, let's get back to wrestling.
Yeah, you're at the Wyatt 6.
Yes. No. Am I?
No, you're not.
You're up.
Oh, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. Broke you once. Is taking on Alba Fire. Quick match here. Stephanie Vaquer takes Alba in a tidy 2 minutes and 4 seconds. The Devil's Kiss and SBB gets her the pinfall win here. Post match, Piper Niven jumps Vaquer, but that doesn't go very far.
She fucking ran through them with ease. The Street Profits say the White Six are in a different reality, but they'll get their belts back. DIY comes in to laugh at them, screwing up the tag team division. They better watch the next match because the Profits can learn something.
And the 4-way tag team match is next, with the winners getting a tag team title match against the Wyatt 6. I used to say let Nathan Frazier cook as a single star, but I kind of now want Fraxton to go on and get, that New Day, Usos, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys status in the business. Swear to God, if the Lucha Bros never actually happen, I'll lose my fucking mind. But Andrade and Ray kind of are cooking right now.
They are.
So the chaos-filled, well-ass tag team match, and that was exactly what it needed to be. Everyone got to do their spots, and it led to a wild, fun time to watch. Ray and Andrade pick up the win here. Sorry, I'm like, is that right? No, that was the thing. No, LWO was last night.
Yes.
Ray and Andrade pick up the win here after Gargano hits Ciampa with a super kick, but by mistake, allowing Andrade to hit the stealth elbow. I like to call it the hidden blade, but somebody else already think about it. What's more hidden blade than fucking?
I think it could be a cooler name for it. Because it's like,
I don't know what they don't even have a name for it. I'm just calling it the stealth elbow.
I call it like the fake out.
So the stealth elbow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Wham! Left hand. Yeah.
Elbow.
I was shocked that they won this match, to be honest.
Just like last night with LWO. We'll get to that next week.
They are cooking.
And then the message to get the pinfall win at 15 minutes and 49 seconds. Good match. Fantastic.
Well, we get Here's What's Happening next week, of course. And then Adam Pearce is in the ring to MC the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Cody comes out first, talks about how he got to be WWE champion. Earlier this week, he said on social media, "Do not flinch, and thank you for riding with me." That led, of course, wild speculations, but he's here to clarify. Cody did not flinch when he faced adversity in the past, and now it is time to take the title back from one of the most beloved wrestlers in history, and one of his favorites. This is the task he has received for SummerSlam, so we'd like Cena to come on out here now and sign the contract. Cena comes out exhausted, emotionally. He's got a movie for Netflix coming up, so there's no way he's going to be at SummerSlam. You can still have your match, Cody. You can have it at Paris or in Perth, but I can't be there at SummerSlam. I want to give these people fireworks and remember, but that's it. I'm sorry. And he goes to leave. Cody takes his jacket off and goes after him, and they brawl. With Cena sending Cody into the steps, Cena grabs the title, but Rhodes takes it away and knocks him cold. We get a top rope splash from Cody that puts Cena through the table. Then Cody grabs John Cena's hand and makes him sign the contract. There's no way that's legal, right? And then Cody adds at the end that, hey, by the way, you should have looked at the fine print, John. It's a street fight at SummerSlam. I saw something. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it should be. Luca Crucifino took to Twitter and @ed John Cena and said, a contract signed while you're unconscious equals invalid. No capacity, no consent, no deal. @ John Cena. Just looking out for John. Just looking out for John. The contract thing was interesting. We talked about this a little bit in the news where people were saying when they did the split angle thing that they're turning, Cena's going back to a face and Cody's going to be a heel. Cody's done this shit before, like with the AJ thing, where he kind of flips a switch and does things uncharacteristically compared to what a good guy would do. I really hope Cena and Cody put on a good match. With it being a street fight, of course, who knows what's going to happen. If Travis Scott shows up again, I'm going to be pissed. We know Dwayne's probably not showing up. He could. It's in New York. I don't know. It's just a very interesting thing that it's going to be a street fight because that means anything goes, and Cody could easily, lose the title from his grasps again. I don't know.
Ira says that we're getting a double turn at SummerSlam. I don't see it.
That's a lot. That's a lot to do. I get we want to turn Cena babyface for the tail end of the run. You still have time, but
I like I said earlier, I just don't. There's nobody in WWE that could take up the mantle of John Cena, or not John Cena, Cody Rhodes right now.
Yeah, I know. And Cena's gone, and he's gonna be a face when he leaves. Everybody it's inevitable. He's gonna turn back to be a face. He's a heel, but the crowd still cheers for him every sound he goes to because it's like this is it. We're seeing John Cena for the final time. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I really don't. But SummerSlam is shaping up to be a good one. A really good one. First 2 nights SummerSlam.
SummerSlam is shaping up to be a banger.
After banger. After banger. After banger. After banger.
Yeah, what contract signing has never ended up without someone going through a table? I mean, I need to dig into that, but I'm pretty sure it's never happened.
Didn't we watch one recently where they did a contract signing, but they were like, we're not going to use the table. They didn't even have a table for it. Was that a recent thing?
There's no table to go through.
It's going to be easy. Sign, go, move along.
I won't talk about it forever, but the 2-hour format has done wonders for SmackDown. It makes a tidy, compact, well-directed show without any filler to bog shit down. SummerSlam is one of the biggest shows of the year, and they're setting it up perfectly to be a cannot-miss show. I was worried about the 2-night format early on, but so far they are heading in the right direction to make both nights epic.
Yes, agreed. Agreed. Hey, we got one more show to talk about.
TNA Slammiversary live from the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. The very first Slammiversary came to us from the TNA Asylum in Nashville, Tennessee, 2003, with attendance of 1,000 people. If companies today were only pulling in 1,000 people for attendance as a big player in the wrestling game, there is no way they could be considered to be successful, right? Now, in the very first Slammiversary, we had such names as Jeff Jarrett, Sting, AJ Styles, Six Pack, Christopher Daniels, Perry Saturn, Justin Credible, New Jack, Chris Sabin, D'Lo Brown. Chris Sabin's been around fucking forever. The Sandman, and many other compete. No way we would see any of those names tonight, right?
No, literally, no. Wait. One. Some would say the phenomenal one. Because tonight, the Triple Crown winner and TNA icon AJ Styles is making his return to TNA, and in what capacity, we'll have to wait and see, of course. The card itself, we've went over it. The TNA World Championship is on the line. Trick Williams takes on Joe Hendry, Mike Santana. We get the title versus title match, Masha Slamovich versus champion JACY JAYNE from NXT. Winner take all. Tag titles are held above the ring as the Nick Nemeth brothers, that's what they should be called because I can't stand Ryan Nemeth. They are defending against the Hardys, the Rascals, and First Class. Moose putting on the X Division title on the line as he faces off with the young Leon Slater, longtime friends turned rivals, faces of the 205 Live division in WWE, Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali going at it, Tessa Blanchard and Indy Hartwell having a match. And then we have, after mentioned on NXT, the System teaming with Matt Cardona are taking on Dark State. So much in store for the show and just ready to rock. The show opens with New York's own Brianna Laughlin singing the national anthem. Don't know who she is, but she did a great job and doesn't embellish it. So, hey, whatever. We got the incoming video package highlighting the history and current date status of the company. I watched or had on. I didn't really pay much attention to the pre-show. A couple matches took place, including the Knockouts Tag Team Championships were on the line, which was defended by Elegance Brand. They defeated the Inspiration, which was formerly known as the Iconics in WWE. There was another there was an impromptu match with the hometown man, who is the guy that got fired because he lost to what's his name? Spacing his name, man. No, I gotta know this. I have to know this. Eric Young. He lost to Eric Young and got fired, but he became the hometown man. And every city they go to, he's the hometown man of that city. And then there was the match. I don't remember all the participants, but Fourth Rope was one of the teams, and that is Enzo Amore, a guy that looks like Sid Vicious, and Zilla Fatu, the son of Umaga.
Zilla Fatu's face paint was done by Jeff Hardy.
Yes, it was. So was Leon Slater's. His paint was helped by Jeff as well later in the show. So the pre-show was all right. It was just a panel thing, a couple matches. Enzo Amore cut a very long promo like he normally does. We got a couple of haters. He did all the catchphrases. And yeah.
AEW fucked up, man. They have Big Bill. They just had to bring Enzo in.
I don't know if they get along anymore. But they were
I don't know, but their shit together was so much fun.
When they went out and they cut the mic on Enzo and Cass, and the mic didn't work, and Enzo just was like, okay. And he started mouthing it, and the entire arena mouthed the promo word for word. You're fucking up. You did it. Incredible. That's how I learned how to spell soft. SAWFT. Soft. From Enzo and Big Cass. Good times.
First match of the night will be Mustafa. Mustafa is actually how everybody says it. I'm not sure what it's true with, but I'm assuming it's Mustafa because everybody says it on commentary. Mustafa Ali taking on Cedric Alexander. What a way to open a show, man. These two have been players in the game for a long time, and they really ramped up the intensity tonight. A lot of fun watching this match, and usually interference spots take away from the match itself. The moments that they did happen were totally worth it. Tasha Steelz took a lumbar check from Cedric at one point, and I did not know a human being could bounce like that. The near falls in this match were insane too. I mean, you really couldn't guess who was going to come away with the win in this one. Mustafa Ali continues to prove that he is fucking really good. The dude takes bumps like a motherfucker. Finish comes when said lumbar check to Tasha Steelz takes place, allowing enough of a distraction for Ali to take advantage of it and pull off the 450 splash from the top rope for the pinfall win at 14 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah, those two cooked. That's cooked. We get Tom Hannafin and Matt. I can't ever say his last name correctly, but I presume called Mr. Rusev Day, Aiden English from back in the day. They talk about the show. We get to hear from the French announce team. RK knew every word that the French announce team said.
Not all of them, but
and
we
he
are bilingual in Canada, and I did understand some of it.
And he reminded me that a lot of true Canadians don't fucking like the French people.
That's not necessarily true. But...
You called them slurs.
No, I sure the fuck did not.
I don't even know if is there slurs for French people?
Yes, there is. I mean, there's a joke that goes around. It's like,
don't say it.
No, it's not. It's not like it's settle down. I'm not going to say anything that's going to get us banned. I'm pretty sure I already have said things that could get us banned if anybody actually watched the show. But they
just don't say the N word.
No, what? The French people are definitely not the N word. We're not trying to culturally appropriate an entire race.
Oh, keep going. Just keep talking because I just almost got us canceled.
Whoa, dude. I mean, we're not live, so we could have definitely edited it out. So if there seems like there's a glitch in between what's said here and there, and it doesn't make any sense,
I'm still not saying it because anyway, you love the French.
Yes, but there's a joke. It's like, how did Ottawa get rid of all the French people? They drained the pond. If you know the reference to French people is frogs, you get the reference.
Oh yeah, I don't get the reference.
Exactly. But anyways, nonetheless, I have nothing but good experiences with the French people that come to BC. A lot of them come this way to go like fucking skiing and shit in the winter, and then they pick fruit in the summer. They're kind of like your Mexicans if you really think about it.
Okay, fair.
But anyways, nonetheless, there is a history of Quebec wanting to be separatists from the country because they think that they're better than the rest of Canada for some reason. But that's like the actual that's like the hardcore French people.
That's like the pompous, I'm better than you French assholes.
Yeah, but the weird thing is French people don't like Canadian French people.
Interesting.
But then we have like mixes of French and English people, like the Acadians, which are over in like the islands of the East Coast, like New Brunswick and stuff, where they're like it's a whole thing. But nonetheless, there is a history between English-speaking Canadians and French-speaking Canadians not getting along very well, and there's a lot of political things where we have equalization payments to other provinces to balance out all the provinces, so they all have money coming in from. But Alberta gets pissed off because they have all the oil and the money, but they got to send money to Quebec when Quebec doesn't really do anything, which is not true. They have a lot of manufacturing over there, and their strip clubs in Montreal you cannot beat. You go to Montreal, the strip clubs top notch. It's a long story. I don't really get it. I like the French people personally, but
so what are what they call the Newfies? What are they?
They're just their own
French?
people, really.
They're not French.
Not really, but there's Labrador, which
that's a dog.
No, it's a part of Canada.
But there's Labradors.
Dogs, yes.
Yeah, Black Labs. We got Black Labs. Anyway,
look, I'm not know exactly what I'm talking about, but there is a history of the French-speaking Canadians in Quebec not getting along with the English-speaking Canadians in the rest of the country. But it's not like we go to war with each other. But we kind of do because they're, like I said, the equalization payments, everything, and they don't want.
So it's not we're throwing hands.
They don't want to let us build a pipeline from Alberta through Quebec to the East Coast. So for
I got it.
Europe.
I got it. We're not throwing hands over war. We're just politically going to war.
Yeah, it's kind of like y'all hate California because they're liberal as fuck.
Cool. Don't get me started on them guys.
Kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
Like if they broke off and went over there a little bit further, that'd be cool.
Yeah, see, it's very similar to that. It's just the policies of the French province is kind of disrespectful to the country as a whole.
Because they're trying to be different.
Yeah, which granted they are. They were colonized by the French. The saxophones, whatever. I don't know. The saxophones are white. I don't even know why I said.
I don't know why, but the way you said saxophones felt racist somehow, and I don't know why.
Well, the saxophones were the Germans, and we all know how we feel about the Germans.
Yeah, we don't like them. Real quick, who's your favorite dictator? You got one?
Nope.
Have you seen that clip from the guys in the basement yard?
Pablo Escobar.
Legend. I just thought of that clip talking about when you said Germany. I thought about that clip from the basement yard where they go, "Hey Joey, what's your favorite dictator, by the way?" And he's like, "No, I'm not answering that." He's like, "Where'd you tell me the other day you like kind of like Mussolini a little bit?" He's like, "Nope, didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about." Anyway, Joe Hendry is seen.
I'm gonna sit here and say some stupid shit. No, I go to the drug lord that fucking.
So he's like, I'm not fucking saying that. I don't have a favorite. And he goes, "Okay, well, we don't like dictators. Who's your least unliked dictator?" Joe Hendry is seen working out the back. GM Miller interviews him. Can you feel it? The whole world is watching New York tonight. Say his name and he appears. He respects Santana, hates Trick Williams, but the weight of the world is on his shoulders to become a two-time champion. We get to see Leon Slater and Moose prepping for their match later, but up next is that 8-person tag match.
Yep, and we do have that 8-man tag match next with Matt Cardona alongside the System taking on Dark State. Relatively quick match with all hell breaking loose at the end of it. Not long enough to really mean anything other than let's get Matt Cardona and Dark State on TV and have something for the System to do.
Fair.
The System and Matt Cardona take the win here at 6 minutes and 40 seconds with radio silence from Cardona to Sugars and a Boston knee party from Edwards to get the pinfall.
Nice. This was it sucks when people are hurt, but this was pretty cool how they did this. They're like, "Hey, here's the injury report for tonight."
Oh fuck! They need a whole fucking 2-hour show for AEW.
Oh shit. Myron Reed stepping in for Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel had a hernia, so he cannot go in the tag match. Casey Navarro is banged up, but he is good to go.
I was upset about that until I saw Myron Reed go. I'm like, okay, this guy can fucking.
I'm going to try and read this like they do in the NFL. So breaking news out of Slammiversary, Casey Navarro banged up, questionable, not sure if he was going to go coming into the day, got through doctor's meetings at the start. He is good to go. He will be competing in the tag team title match later tonight. Elias out for the year right now.
Eli Drake.
He is continue. It's not him. Continues to make progress in his recovery.
That was Elijah.
Yes, Elijah.
Was Eli Drake?
No, it's completely different people. Do you genuinely have that in your head that it's the same person? Because it's not.
Wait, Elijah was the brother, right? Or was that?
It was Elias and Ezekiel in WWE.
Ezekiel was fucking Eli Drake.
I'm like, no, Eli Drake is no. No. Who are people saying that? Didn't they say it was LA Knight, right? I know that was Eli Drake, but let's stop because they don't look alike.
They kind of do.
No.
I mean, Eli Drake definitely looks more like Ezekiel than LA Knight does. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure Eli Drake was Ezekiel.
Gotcha. Anyway, Gia Miller, she is at ringside now, and she is with a man from RK's favorite reality show, 90 Day Fiancé.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but apparently it sucked because the guy was hated.
Oh, my God. Tim Malcolm, whoever you are, fucking the boo birds were out for this guy. And he looked like he deserved those boos, by the way. He says he's been watching TNA for 20 years. Apparently, this is his first Slammiversary he's ever been to. And yeah, that was just a fun little segment. We get the video package for the next match. What? Oh, it was fun for the crowd.
It was more like a segment just to have a segment.
Well, I thought it was fun because
here's our celebrities. If anything, if TNA should get anything from the WWE relationship, it's better fucking celebrities.
Yeah, they have a way cooler one in Johnny Damon. I don't know why you just didn't wait and just show Johnny Damon and leave this fucking clown out of it. But I thought it was fun from the aspect that the fans just fucking let this guy have it. And I was like, all right, this is fun. Fuck this guy. That's what I just learned. Never watched it, but if I watched it and I see his face, I know immediately, fuck this guy.
I kind of want to just watch 90 Day Fiancé to see how much of a douche this guy is.
Wasn't that guy that got like popular for memes on 90 Day Fiancé, the dude with no neck?
Like I don't even fucking know that dude.
I saw it on Twitter. We get the video package for the next match, which is Eddie Hartwell, Tessa Blanchard. Bang, bang.
Yeah, he already said it. So, I mean, if you read into everything with Tessa, the right woman won this match. As far as skill level, bit of a dud for both women. Had a few cool spots. I like to merge two words together. So it's a feel spots now. That's few kill. Just remember that.
Okay.
Feel spots, but overall suffered from poor timing between the two. Indy Hartwell does get the pinfall win at 15 minutes and 20 seconds with 2 Hurts and Donuts to finish finishers to put away Tessa. Yeah, that match just I was all hyped for it, but I mean, it just seemed off. They just didn't seem like their timing was at the same pace. That's like cool shit. Indy Hartwell showed up and showed out.
In Tessa, a couple of her finishers when she hits them, it's really cool. Like the Magnum, whatever Magnum, I forget what she calls it. That when she I don't wear those. When she jumps off the top rope and she has 2 knees, and you don't have them either. Shut the fuck up.
No, I was looking for my specially made extra small ones.
But yeah, the match was weird. It just didn't flow.
Yeah, I don't know. I did not come out of it going, wow, that was a good match. But I do like seeing Indy Hartwell getting some flowers here, so that's good shit. Gia Miller congratulates Indy after the match. She wants to know what is next. Indy just beat a former Knockouts champion, but Tessa attacks post-match. Tessa takes out Gia as well. I'm not sure. I don't watch TNA a ton, but I don't think she's an actual competitor anyway.
No. I looked up like her Instagram and stuff just to see, like if she does. No, she's just like a ring announcer. Like there's no record of.
She got a payday. Indy and Mackenzie Mitchell helped Miller up to the back.
Vic Joseph, you dog. Zonify, the official partner of TNA. Tom Hannafin condemns what
I went to check it out during the show. I'm like, what is Zonify? Is it like it's free movies and TV shows, but it's not good movies and TV shows. It's like Roku. But mind you, Roku has a 24-hour TNA channel.
They do. Tom Hannafin condemns what Tessa did. We see Santana Morella in the back. He says there are consequences for what happened, as Gia is not a wrestler. Tessa wants to know what you're going to do about it, so he has security literally pick her up
a lot of fun.
And take her out.
That was fun.
As I said earlier, the pre-show happened. Heather and Ashwell Elegance retained their Knockouts titles over the Inspiration. They make plans to celebrate in the back, but the Inspiration are here to confront them, to challenge them to a 6-person match, and say they have friends in high places. They don't know who their mystery tag partner could be. I wonder.
Friends in high places. Friends in high places. They have friends in high places. They're part of WWE. That's a high place.
Yeah.
It's going to be somebody from WWE.
Maybe.
Who has she been friends with in WWE?
Nobody.
At all?
No.
Billy Kay had friends.
No, they didn't. Because they were batty heels and they were annoying and they did a great job at it, so nobody wanted to be their friends on screen.
That's right. Billy Kay did have that one whole. It was like the Rumble or some shit. She was trying to find a fucking partner to help her.
Yeah, nobody on over. I wonder if maybe Gigi Dolan.
No, I think it's going to be some. No, but they haven't had any WWE stars come over to TNA yet, other than AJ now. But
just NXT. Natalia. She seems to be doing shit
Let's
like
see what the IWCS say. Who could he be?
You may get spoiled.
What?
I don't know if they taped already.
Oh, no, we're spoiling. It's not like we're going to fucking watch it. That is. What the? All right, that's going to take a while to find because if I go, who could be the Inspiration's tag team partner? And they go, Piper Niven has mentioned Chelsea Green as an inspiration for a tag team partner.
Oh, my God. You just go ahead. You break down the next match. I'll do it.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn have been aligned in NXT with both expressing their inspirations.
Jesus Christ. Break down the title for title match, the match of the night.
Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay from The Inspiration have shared their inspirations on a podcast. Chris Jericho is noted as a wrestler who can be a great partner with anyone. I got nothing here.
Yeah, you do your thing. I'm gonna look into it.
Yes. Now that we got the opening matches out of the way, let's get to the meat of this show. We have TNA Knockouts champion Masha Slamovich taking on NXT champion JACY JAYNE. Title versus title. Winner takes all. JCJ may catch flack for having helped to win, but that's what a heel does. This was a really good showing for both women here and really set the tone for the rest of the show. JC Jane standing toe-to-toe with Masha is no easy ask, and she did so with relative ease. JC Jane, the most beatable champion ever, is now 2 belts JC. She gets a pinfall win here after having her roll-in encore denied the first time, but connected with the second one to get the 1, 2, 3, and your new 2 champion JC Jane, WWE NXT Women's Champion, TNA Knockouts Division Women's Champion, World Champion.
I mean,
great shit. It's great shit.
They did it. Love to see it. 2 belts JC. Doesn't sound as good as the others, but it works just the same. During the pre-show, of course, as I discussed, hometown man defeated Eric Young. Northern Army chased that man off. Young breaks Travis and Judas post-match. He says things are going to change. Either you get on board or you will get lost. Tom Hannafin says there are 7,623 fans here, making it the most fans to attend a TNA event in North America. Leon Slater.
Partnership's working well, I think.
Yeah, you think so? Leon Slater will look to become the youngest X Division champion in company history, but a big, bad, angry Moose stands his way. Both of them were chasing history here. Leon Slater looking to be the youngest. Doing it, I think Amazing Red, they said, was the youngest at that point. And Moose was going to look forward to having the longest reign of all time with that championship.
Yeah, and that's what we have next.
Oh, my God. I just read that exactly. I didn't even read.
Moose defending his TNA X Division championship against Leon Slater. If Leon Slater wins, he will become the youngest X Division champion of all time, dethroning the Amazing Red for that spot.
Whoops.
Leon Slater is something, man. He has that it factor.
Yes,
they always said that the X Division was all about no limits, and this match was the personification of that. Leon Slater is definitely all about no limits indeed. I mean, fucking holy shit. Like, kid is going to be a superstar one day.
Yes.
Like, you said it mid-match. You're like, fucking get me Javon Evans in a match with this guy, like, ASAP.
Cook. Nathan Frazier.
Yeah, fuck. Nathan Frazier's off to bigger and better things now. Leon Slater had to wear the big man down in this match, which is no easy task. Took Slater a code red, a Swanton Bomb 450, a Jeff Hardy Swanton Bomb from damn near the second fucking balcony, all the way into the ring, and another Swanton Bomb 450 to put Moose away for the 1, 2.
It's such a clean move. Oh my God.
Win here to become the youngest ever X Division champion in TNA. Post-match, Slater celebrates with his family at ringside. Carlos Silva goes to give the title belt to Slater, but Moose takes the title away from him and puts the title on Slater in a moment of respect. And just when you think this moment could not get any more awesome.
Oh, get ready to fly. Hits TNA theme song from AJ Styles. And man, it just was good seeing him back in TNA. Fans love it. Of course, they're singing all. You are, I am. It's oh my God, phenomenal. See what I did there? It was phenomenal. Anyway, AJ Styles shakes the hand of Slater and gives him a hug. AJ Styles.
Phenomenal.
AJ Styles has a mic. We get the AJ chants. Hey, TNA, did you miss me? We get the welcome back. Says it's been a long road, but he is back in the company where his name was built. Phenomenal AJ Styles. Every time they told him he couldn't come back, here he is. The lights are a little brighter, though. The crowd's a little louder. And the talent, better than it's ever been. He's saying this to Leon. AJ says, don't listen to them because you don't deserve it. Because the crowd was like, hey, you deserve it, Leon. He's like, nah, you earned it. Leon Slater, the youngest X Division champion, TNA history. Let that sink in. Made AJ realize why he loves this company. It's guys like you who make AJ love what he does. One of the biggest shows in TNA history. But let him talk about Leon before we get back to that match. The crowd was chanting one more match. He's like, yeah, let me. And I am speculating here. Does AJ Styles face Trick Williams for the TNA championship?
No. Which one of your IWC buddies gave you that idea?
Nobody. I just was thinking it when we were watching NXT. because I thought. But here's why I say that, because Trick continuously puts over the fact that he's better than AJ and he's the greatest. He said AJ's name a couple times, that he is the greatest TNA champion of all time.
Fucking take a receipt on that one, because if it happens, I'll say bravo. But
yeah, maybe he doesn't even beat Trick, but I could see a situation where maybe he does, and he just is like, I may be in WWE, but TNA is home. This title belongs to a TNA superstar, and then he forfeits it. That would probably kind of dumb, but it's possible.
I don't know, man.
So he says, that Leon showed everyone tonight that TNA, it's about no limits. That was the foundation when AJ started. Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Frank Kazarian, Homicide, Jerry Lynn. That was the foundation. The X Division is in phenomenal hands. Now you've made history. And the next step is to make your legacy. Slater, of course, leaves, lets AJ have the limelight, and he just poses. That's it. I expected a little more. But
I heard that there was plans for him to talk about a match, but WWE isn't pulled that thought because they aren't sure if they want to let him wrestle.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
A-Game, the official hydration of TNA. Seems like everyone has their own hydration drink, apparently. The hometown man is here wearing a Islanders jersey.
Really, honestly, WWE has Prime, so all the rest suck.
Yeah. The hometown man, he's wearing an Islanders jersey. Disgusting. Just in case you didn't know where he was from. Johnny Damon is there with his family. That was probably their biggest star. They're stars. But Johnny Damon, which is funny, he's in New York, longtime Red Sox, and then he switched to the Yankees, which is just despicable.
Yeah, but he won the World Series with
both.
Yeah, he won their final. They broke the curse of the Bambino.
He was on the Bambino team.
2004? 2004. Yep. That's not
2004, 2003, something like that. All I know is, God, that team was stacked. Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, the pitching staff. You had Kurt Schilling. Shout out to Kurt Schilling. Bloody Sock. Kevin Youkilis was on that team. Nomar Garcia Parra may have still been on that team. Who was their catcher? What was that man's name? He was good. But really, it was Big Papi and Manny Ramirez holding it down. Kurt Schilling was in that. Tim Wakefield was on that pitching staff, too. The knuckleball.
Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro.
Jason Varitek, Johnny Damon, Mark Bellhorn, Kevin Millar, Trot Nixon, Tim Wakefield.
Nomar may not have been there.
That was just key players. The whole team. Pitchers. Bronson Arroyo.
Okay. Young Bronson Arroyo.
Frank Castillo. Derek Lowe. Pedro Martinez. Kurt Schilling. Mike Timlin. Tim Wakefield. Catchers were Sandy Martinez, Jason Varitek, Doug Mirabelli.
Varitek was a dog.
Yeah, so is Sandy Martinez.
Yes.
Infielders, Bellhorn Cabrera, Orlando Cabrera, fuck yeah. Cesar Crespo, Brian Dalbeck, Andy Dominique. Nomar Garcia Parra was there.
He was there.
Ricky Gutierrez was there.
Oh. That was a good team.
Pokey Reese.
Kevin Youkilis.
Kevin Youkilis was there.
I said Kevin Youkilis. I don't know why. I always remember his fucking name.
Johnny Damon, Gabe Kapler, Kevin Millar, Trot Nixon, Manny Ramirez, and then David Ortiz, DH.
Oh. I still watch highlights from that World Series.
What a fucking 3-0 comeback. We're down 3-0 in the ALCS, man.
What a team. That was destiny. That was fucking destiny that was happening. Oh, man. We went off topic so much. Focus. We got 2 matches left.
All right, we got to do one more. 2016 Cubs.
Okay.
Hold up. We're going to see how well your fucking Cubbies that won the World Series.
Okay, the pitching rotation, I'm probably going to be a little off, but I'll try my best.
Hold on. Let's see.
I'm ready. All right.
Go with your pitchers.
Okay, so I'm not going to get all of them. I know that. but I'll try my best. We had John Lester.
Hold up. Yep.
We had Kyle Hendricks.
No, you did not. Yes, you did. Yep, you did. Yep. You did, yep.
I may not get any more, to be honest, a starting rotation. I do know we had
not starting rotation. Okay. Yeah, Chapman. Yeah.
We had Aroldis Chapman. We had what was his name? Carl Edwards. He was on that team.
Carl Edwards Jr. Yep.
Yeah. That's probably it. I'm gonna get in the pictures, but you go ahead and read some names that I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Okay, so the 2016 Chicago Cubs opening day starters was Chris
pictures. Bryant. No, don't do that.
Pictures. Oh, what?
Obviously, I know Chris
Bryant. Pictures. Jake Arrieta.
Oh, what the fuck did I miss Arrieta? Cy Young.
Jason Hamill.
Hamill was on that team, you know.
Kyle Hendricks.
Yep.
John Lackey.
I forgot we had him. He didn't.
Lester.
He didn't pitch much. Rotation does not matter. The bullpen doesn't matter.
Relief pitchers: Trevor Cahill. Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah.
Carl Edwards Jr. Justin Grimm. Clayton Richards. Pedro Strop.
Strop was still there. So, yeah.
Adam Warren. Travis Wood. And Hector Rondon.
Okay, I do know all those names except a couple. All right, I'm locked in. All right, go catchers. Let's go catchers.
Okay, we'll go. This is the most games by position. So you're
from that year,
guys. From that year, your number one guy for each position.
Okay, Wellington Castillo
for your catcher.
Yeah,
Miguel Montero actually played the most games that year.
That's interesting. So Miguel Montero, we didn't have him yet, but we had David Ross.
Yeah, David Ross. Wilson Contreras. Why
did I say Wellington Castillo? All right, is there any more catchers?
And Tim Fedorowicz.
Okay, he wasn't important.
Okay, first base.
Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
Who was his backup then? He played like all the games, right?
He played 154 games.
Okay, who played the other ones?
I don't know. It doesn't go by position.
Second base would have been Javier Baez.
Nope. Ben Zobrist.
Oh, but was Baez on that team though? You see his name?
Yes,
he was on that team. Okay, it was Ben Zobrist at second base because shortstop was Addison Russell and
That's
Javier
right.
Baez.
Played 148 games. Yep.
And Javier Baez. Third base was Chris Bryant. We all know that.
Yeah.
Left field was Kyle Schwarber.
Chris Bryant actually played the most games in left field
because Schwarber got hurt, but he came back. But Schwarber was in left.
Yep.
Center field, was there more left fielders? Well, hold on. Let me just name, because the outfielders, they all play fucking different positions.
Dexter. Who was your number one center fielder?
Dexter Fowler.
Yeah. Who was your number one right fielder?
Jason Hayward.
Yes.
And then you mix in some names. I don't.
So your other names that you had on that team were Ryan Kalish, Jorge Soler. He hit bombs. Yeah, infielders. Other guys you had was Candelario.
He didn't play much.
Chris Coughlin.
Chris Coughlin was an outfielder though.
They had him in his infield.
He played outfield later.
He's probably like a fucking.
He was a utility guy.
Munenori Kawasaki, legend.
Kawasaki.
I love that guy. Tommy LaStella.
Tommy was a second baseman. He played third, actually. Who played the most games at third? Bryant?
107 games.
Was Tommy LaStella third baseman? On that?
Chris Bryant played the most games at. Wait, what?
Third base.
Oh, that's probably Tommy LaStella.
Okay. Because you said Bryant was in left, but that was when Schwartz got hurt.
Yeah.
It was a good team, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Outfielders. We went through the infielders. Ben Zobrist.
Yeah. So Zobrist was the second baseman, but a lot of those games there was a lot of play from because they put Zobrist in the outfield too. I think at left maybe, but because that infield was a lot of Addison Russell and Javier Baez. That was like Javier Baez blow up. Then Addison Russell got in trouble for beating on his wife. And he disappeared.
They played 151 games that year. Addison Russell.
Yeah, he was good. He was a good shortstop. He was so good that Javier Baez had to play second when Ben Zobrist didn't.
Jake Arrieta went 18-8 that year.
Cy Young, I think, that year. Or runner-up. Was he Cy
John
Young?
Lester was 19-5.
What was the ERA, though? That's big.
ERA, Arrieta was 3.10. Lester was 2.44.
Damn, Lester was balling. MVP.
Kyle Hendricks won the Cy Young that year, didn't he?
Maybe.
Because Kyle Hendricks was 16-8 and had a 2.13 ERA.
I don't think you won. I think Kershaw won Cy Young that year.
Cy Young 2016. NL Cy Young was Max Scherzer.
Now
20-7 and 34. John Lester was second. Kyle Hendricks was third.
Chris Bryant won MVP that year, I think, in the NL.
Yes, he did. 39 home runs, 292 batting average.
Yeah, he won. He literally won Rookie of the Year, then MVP, and then wow.
One of the greatest players ever, Mike Trout, won AL that
year. Dude, incredible. All right, let's lock in. That was fun. Baseball talk. Stay tuned. Top Rope Renegades Talk Sports. New podcast coming soon because we need more of those apparently.
I love sports, man.
Oh my god, I don't have time for another podcast. Maybe in the winter we can do hockey. We'll talk hockey.
100% we can talk hockey.
We'll talk hockey. Fuck it.
Penultimate match of the show is next, and it should be an absolute banger. TNA World Tag Team Titles ladder match between champions Ryan and Nick Nemeth defending against the Hardy Boys, First Class, and the Rascals. I honestly don't think there's enough time to break this whole thing down. I mean, with all the baseball talk and all the other talk, but holy shit. If you want complete breakdowns, just watch the fucking product.
There you go.
AJ Francis, holy shit, bro. I mean, he did things I was not expecting. The moonsault off the ladder, called it. Like, I was joking about it, but
you were, and he did it. Oh my god, motherfucker. And then I think you proceeded to tell me that's what Jelly Roll's going to do. And I said, shut the fuck up.
And the top of the ladder spot to the outside ladders, I have no clue why you'd want it.
What the fuck was that?
But he came out and said, he was asked about how he was feeling afterwards. He said, big dick equals cushion.
He's been saying he's one of the best heels in the industry. I mean, he's cooking. He's cooking.
Jeff Hardy, though, man, I get it. You love what you do, but you do not need to keep doing the things you do at your age. We already know you are one of the best to ever do it.
Did he do that same spot? It was supposed to break the first time?
The ladder onto the
both
Rascals,
of them.
The Swanton off the ladder. It didn't break, so he went the second time. Still didn't break, but I mean, at least fucking
oh my god,
Buddy bounced off the ladder that time. Matt, you know what's old is new again. I mean, if this is the final run for the Hardys, you know, the brothers we all grew up watching, I'm happy for them. I am. Absolute banner match, amazing spots. None better than the drop down ladder. I mean, you think you've seen it all in wrestling.
That was new.
Climbing that to get the titles from above the ring. I mean, also, AJ, man, bravo. Yeah, fucking, big, why would you do that? I don't know, but
big dick equals big cushion, I guess.
Finish comes when the Hardy Boys wrap chairs around the Nemeth brothers' necks and hit stereo twist of fates, allowing Jeff to climb the rope ladder to get the titles and win.
And then the bombs were falling because it's, Bully Ray and TNA. He gets the and I want to say before I read through this, Brian Alvarez was very negative about this segment. For some fucking reason, he was going at Bubba. He's like, Bubba came out, ooh, he congratulated him, and then he put himself over and all this other shit. And Bubba replies, and he's like,
whoa, hold up. He was putting himself over the Hardy Boys. They've been feuding their whole fucking careers.
And Bubba's like, if you don't like what I have to say, or he's, no, I have to find it because it was a solid response. I'm like, good for you, Bubba. Fuck him. Like, please, just tell him to shut the fuck up. It shouldn't be hard to find. Do. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Here we go. So
I found the Brian Alvarez clip
Bully Ray made sure to put himself over while announcing Team 3D for the Hardys battle. And then Bully responded and said, fucking A right he did, along with Jeff Hardy. Proud of our accomplishments together and happy to be there to see our record broken. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So he gets to the ring and he asks for Mike and he puts them over. Congratulates them on another world championship. He says you guys are catching up. Another amazing match from the Hardys and another reason why tonight an attendance record for TNA. A record that they set back in 2013, by the way. But he's not here for that. He's a damn good reason why he's here, and the whole wrestling world knows why. 25 years ago, the Hardys and Dudleys made history in New York in the first ever tables match at Royal Rumble. Their careers have crossed paths, and they both have went on to greatness. There's always that talk about who is the best tag team of all time, and everybody here agreed that it was the Road Warriors. It was good.
He's not wrong.
It's not wrong. He said, I think we could all agree on that. What this is about is giving wrestling fans all over the world the last great tag team match. This is about something special, and this is about something that will never happen again. October, Bound for Glory, Hardys, Team 3D, one last match, and then you get Where's Devon Chance. Bully says, that's a great question, because at Bound for Glory, you're going to hear one last time, Devon, get the tables. Can they find a way to get Edge and Christian? Probably not, but that'd be pretty cool. So Bound for Glory will take place in Massachusetts, October 12th. Looking forward to watching that. Then we get Santino Marella, who wants to point out that Gia Miller is not here. She was attacked by Tessa Blanchard earlier, so Tessa is suspended indefinitely. Son of a gun, he is not messing around anymore. He is not messing around anymore. He asked the Snake, Dave LaGreca, and Tommy Dreamer, who they think will win the main event. Before Dreamer can answer, Frankie Kazarian interrupts. He says, with all due respect, wait, no, I don't respect you, Tommy. He doesn't care about the predictions of the Schmark radio show. And Dave, you suck. So we're celebrating attendance records, and we're celebrating with the king of TNA. No one has done more for the company than he has, says Frankie. And he isn't included in this match, so he's walking his fine ass down the ring to do some commentary.
This shit is setting up more for AJ.
Yeah. So if you don't like that, then you have permission to hate me now. Then we get a video package leading to what will be the main event.
Yep, and that's where we're at. Main event time. Triple threat match to determine the TNA World Championship. Trick Williams is defending against Mike Santana and Joe Hendry. Trick is brought out by the Harlem Gospel Choir.
Oh, my God.
Interesting choice, kind of setting them up for failure here, as Trick is not the guy in TNA.
It wasn't good.
As far as wrestling goes, this was not the main event of the night. It was a solid match, don't get me wrong, and the drama was top-notch, but there were better matches on this card. TNA had 2 out of 3 chances to bring the titles back to TNA, and we all thought it was going to happen. Trick got injured. He was down. It was just down to the 2 men in TNA going at it. Mike Santana or Joe Hendry were going to bring the title home. Mike Santana hit spin the block on Hendry. He had the title in his sights. Trick was taken out of the match early with an apparent lower body injury. No one there to break up the count. Here's the count. 1. Williams rushes in to the ring, throws Santana out, covers Hendry, gets the 1, 2, 3. Victory. Trick lived up to his namesake and tricked everyone in attendance, and even me at home.
He got us.
Both main titles are going back to NXT, and Silva is pissed.
Yeah.
Williams shows us post-match that he was, in fact, perfectly fine and duped everyone.
He did get us both, because it was like, yep, that looks real. Doctors, and like they're carrying him, and bravo. The acting skills were on point. TNA Slammiversary, it's never, there's talent there. There's up-and-coming stars. I enjoyed the pay-per-view from start to finish, truly. And I mean, how can I not? AJ Styles back in the ring in TNA, and as someone that grew up when TNA was blowing up, it was really cool to see, because that TNA and AJ Styles name will forever be linked, very similar to AJ and Bullet Club. But I think when it's all said and done, what will AJ be remembered for most in professional wrestling? It could be TNA.
Just match with Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, that will not go down in history. That should not. Oh, they fucked that up. I enjoyed it. Big show. It's Slammiversary. Hey, they set an attendance record. So as you said earlier, man, I guess that partnership is doing its thing.
Storytelling, people. Those titles are going back to TNA.
Yes. They will.
Will a
They
TNA
will.
star ever actually win an NXT championship? I don't know. But
I think
those
so.
titles are building shit. People are showing up to see what happens. They set an attendance record. Everything is fine.
It'll be fun.
Hailed as the second biggest show on the TNA calendar, Slammiversary
Second?
is an absolute bound
What's
for
their
glory.
Is that
That
is their
was their
biggest?
big show.
That is their biggest. That is their biggest.
But yeah, Slammiversary was an absolute success. 7,638 people in attendance. TNA did lose the Knockouts title to NXT, along with not being able to bring home the TNA World title. There was still an amazing number of matches that delivered, and we got some old school love for the Hardys win and the return of Bully Ray and AJ Styles with a keen eye on the future, as seen with Leon Slater's win. The show flowed really well until the main event, and for that, you have to appreciate how well they handled their time because it was a pretty flawless show.
Mm-hmm. Do you think AJ Styles wrestles at Bound for Glory?
No, I don't know.
He's gonna have one more match in TNA.
I do think so, but I think with the injury history, WAB is going to want to get as much out of him as they can before they let him go do that.
That's fair, and they are kind of got to do something with Dom. And I think AJ may walk out SummerSlam with the Intercontinental Championship. To be honest,
I think he should make him give him another belt. Give him another belt.
That brings us to a close.
AJ has never won the IC title, has he?
No. U.S. champion, yes. WWE champion, yes.
Tag team champion?
I think so, yes. I think, all right, yeah, he has.
Would that make him a Grand Slam if he wins the... Oh, yeah, he won it with Omos. That's
yes,
right.
That's
I remember
right.
that now. WrestleMania 37. That's actually the first WrestleMania we watched together, I believe.
Maybe, yes. He has been the Intercontinental Champion, by the way. So he has been WWE Champion twice, U.S. Champion 3 times, IC Champion once, Raw Tag Team Champion with Omos. He was the 22nd Grand Slam Champion and the 32nd Triple Crown Champion.
Oh, you know who the 33rd was?
Who?
We talked about it earlier in the show, just tonight. You got the wrestler before I got to that tidbit, but
Big E, yeah, Big E. Shout out to Big E. All right, we come to a close here with episode number 58 on This Week in Wrestling here on the Top Rope Renegades YouTube channel. Apparently, discussions have led to ideas of sports episodes of talking hockey. RK's Canadian. He'll probably teach me some hockey things. I know a little bit, but not enough. And RK can probably teach me things.
Those ones should go a little bit easier because there's no prep involved.
No, we just show up and hey, here's what happened. We highlight things. And we speculate things. We predict things. Easy, simple. We can have fun with it. And it just makes sense. Because when you're in Canada, you're born and they hand you a hockey stick and some skates.
Yep.
That's what I've heard.
It's facts. It's facts.
You pop out here in America, they hand you fentanyl. With that being said, RK, what was your show of the week?
Wild. TNA Slammiversary, honestly.
It's a cop out, but it's real. It's true. It's hard not
to. It was a good fucking show.
Entertaining, enjoyable. I liked it. Do you have a wrestler of the week? Don't steal mine. You gonna steal mine? No, I know who you're going with, and I'm not going with it. Go ahead. You're good.
What am I going with?
I think I know who you're going with.
JACY JAYNE.
You said
she
JACY
became
JAYNE,
two
right?
belts JACY.
Hello? Are you good?
I'm
Is
here.
everything okay?
What are you doing?
Dude, you froze completely on my end anyway.
It's fine. You freeze all the time. I just get through it.
That was different. You sounded robotic. Are you went with JACY JAYNE?
Yes, JACY JAYNE.
I was going with Leon Slater. I thought he put on a hell of a performance and had me entertained that entire
He did.
match.
He's not two belt Leon, though.
Yeah, and I can't go with JACY because I knew you were going to go with JACY. But JACY does deserve the love and respect. And she's not the most beatable champion. She wasn't anyway. I think I agreed, and we agreed Indy Hartwell was definitely below her. But she's moving up that list now. We'll check back in on that list next week, and we'll see where she ranks based on that. With that being said, that brings us to the conclusion of this week's episode. Okay, that is RK. Thanks so much for tuning in. We will talk to you guys next time as we get closer and closer to WWE's two-night event, Slammiversary.
This Week in Wrestling, hosted by Kurt and RK.
All right, we usually don't do this, but Kurt meant SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah. I said Slammiversary, and I apologize for that.
And he's been hanging around Michael Cole too much. So
Yeah. The two-night event, SummerSlam. In New Jersey.
okay, too much.
Stop recording?
Yeah, stop recording.
Oh, okay. We got to work on like cues and stuff. We got to figure out code words for things that we can slip in when we do things.
Just stop the recording.
I'm just saying, I feel like if we have code words for certain things we can do.
From like a 10-second thing that I could have put at the end now, I would have put in 51 seconds.
But I'm just saying, like, we have code words for stuff. Like, we could make it like work better, and then like you could like slip in a secret word, like a safe word. Maybe we should have a safe